Anyway. Hi, everybody! Hello! Hey, gamers! Hey!
What the fuck is up, y'all?
What the fuck is up? I'm looking at expensive merch. Anyway, how's it going?
My Fugi.
Yeah. Hey, guys!
Open new
Fuck,
tab,
did you just
type
say to
in
me?
Fugu.
Pardon me.
Whoa! That was like immensely in my ear.
I'm so sorry.
Wait! Oh my god! I'm getting an ad for chicken on your stream. I'm getting an ad for KFC on your stream.
Oh my god, they know!
We did it, gamers!
We did it! We're officially sponsored by KFC.
Fuck yes! Oh, we're off to a good start.
Okay, but hear me out. I wonder if that's like tied to the stream category.
Oh my god, they read your stream category.
Like, that would be so fucking funny. That like, if you're streaming like the I Love You Colonel Sanders game, they put KFC ads on. I know it's not, because I've had like fucking horror movie ads when people have been playing like comfy games.
Right.
So like, just saying. Also, again, Twitch, it's nice of you that you're ruining people's lives by ripping away their, their clips and things, but, when are you gonna get some fucking ad filtering? Please. I'm sick of horror ads. Just jump scaring me.
I'm gonna be honest. I ate right before stream so that I wouldn't be distracted by being hungry.
Oh boy.
But like that fucking close-up, that fucking close-up, I don't even like KFC. I shouldn't say that given what we're streaming.
What the fuck? Sacrilege.
I know.
We're gonna get the bad ending now.
No, we're gonna be okay. I used to really like KFC. And then one time we were driving to Indianapolis, which was, okay, so you know how we were talking about what Ohio is like before stream?
Yeah, we were talking about like the nowhere states.
Indiana's pretty similar.
Okay.
And somewhere on the way from where I live to Indianapolis, there was an all-you-can-eat KFC.
Oh, what the fuck?
But there was a buffet KFC.
All-you-can-eat KFC?
All-you-can-eat KFC. In the middle of like Cornland, Indiana. Tell me if that's not the most goddamn American thing you've ever heard of.
That's very southern.
We're not even in the South, and I agree. And so I was like, dude, we gotta stop at this buffet KFC. KFC. I'm so excited.
Did you eat so much KFC that you've put yourself off KFC?
Here's the thing. We went in there, and it was like a regular KFC, but the buffet option was like 2 like hot food warmers off to the corner with some really sad-looking dried out KFC in there. And there was like the only 2 people in the restaurant were 2 like very, very old people just eating alone at the buffet.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, so we like ate the buffet food and it was like, yep, that's definitely fast food chicken that's been sitting under a heat lamp for 3 hours. And it was such a disappointing experience that I don't like KFC anymore.
Okay, yeah, so it kind of became like, when I used to live back where I used to live and where Tanma used to live down here, we were 5 hours apart. And whenever we did trips to, like, whenever he did trips to come see me or he would bring me back down here, we would stop at, like, the motorway, like, places to get food. And it was kind of like a tradition almost that we would get McDonald's on the way there and KFC on the way back, or vice versa. But like one time I was just sitting there eating I used to get the mini fillets and I was just eating them and I was like, these taste like ass. These suck. And like I tried it again afterwards and I was like, nah, no, these suck. And like I went off KFC for quite a while until I got onto like eating like chicken sandwiches. So then we were like, you know what? I haven't had KFC for a long time. Let's try it again. So I got one of the chicken sandwiches instead of just the mini fillets. And it was actually pretty good. And then the KFC in England has these seasoned fries. They come standard. They're seasoned. And oh my god! I don't know what the fuck the seasoning is, but it slaps. It is so fucking delicious. It's the best fucking thing.
Isn't that one of like KFC's like brand points? Is that they've got the 13 herbs and spices?
Yeah, I don't know, but like that's normal. That's supposed to be on like the original recipe chicken, but not like I don't know what they're putting on the fries.
What they put on the fries?
The fries are so good.
Ooh.
So yeah, I don't. When you come here, we'll have to let you try some of the seasoned fries. We'll go earlier in the day, so it's like, you know, good KFC and not like the shitty end of day stuff, you know?
Yeah, no, you can't wait till the closers come in.
No. We've made that mistake a couple times, and it's been disappointing. Like, it's not been bad, but it's been like, you know, not as good as it could have been. But when we had KFC the other day, the fries were like fresh out. And like I was like, oh my god, they're so good. And the popcorn chicken was also very fresh, so it was good. It was good.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Is that if you're the opening shift at any food place, you have a set time of when you're going to be out. So there's not really much you can do between like then and when you're out. You just kind of got to wait it out, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, all right, well, I'm going to be here until like 3 p.m. I might as well my energy's good. I just woke up. I've got the whole day ahead of me. So, like, I might as well do the best I can with the time I'm here, right? And then you make people good food. But, like, if you're closing, right? Like, you're out when you're done with everything. And not only that, but you're usually encouraged to start, like, closing tasks while you're still open because they don't want to pay you to stay late and
like, you don't want to waste
properly.
Food as well.
So, you just kind of, like, the quality and the service becomes kind of secondary to getting all your shit done on time, so that like there is no faster closing force than people who are just motivated to get the fuck out of work, right?
I think it was Tana. Wasn't that the latest that you were on close one time? It was like 2 a.m. Because I remember we came to pick you up. It was like 2 in the fucking morning. We went to the 24-hour McDonald's to get me a Happy Meal. Because I'd stayed up until 2 a.m. waiting for my beloved to come back from war.
No faster force in the world than somebody who's just motivated to get the fuck out of work.
Yeah,
when you're that motivated and you're trying to focus on getting your closing tasks done, and then like it's like an hour before close, and someone has the fucking balls to come into your place of work to get dinner,
to ask you to do your job.
You close. How dare they?
Yeah.
I'm being facetious, of course. An hour is fine. If you're one of those people...
Like, last 10 minutes, get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're one of those people who walks up, you see, oh, thank God they're open till 9, and then you check your watch, it's 8:58, and you're like, I made it. I'm getting food.
No, fuck off. Get the fuck out of here.
An hour before close, you're fine, but the closers are still going to grumble. Because they do have other shit to do. It's not your fault. That's
Tama raises a very good point, though. KFC is 100% that kind of place where how fresh the food is makes it or breaks it. If the food is fresh, it slaps. If it's like the old stuff that's been sitting under the heat lamps, you're not gonna enjoy it.
I feel like that's very much like a fried food sort of thing in general.
What is?
Like,
hang on. Let me see if I can find out.
Fresh,
KFC
that crisp is delicious.
Chip seasoning. Yeah, they're called signature fries. They've got black pepper, white pepper, paprika, sage, rosemary, and bay.
Bay leaf.
Oh, they look so good.
This isn't even a sponsored stream, and it's turning out like a sponsored stream.
I know, right?
Except for the part where I immediately said that I don't eat KFC anymore.
The seasoning is a blend of savory herbs and spices, including black pepper, white pepper, paprika, sage, rosemary, and bay, which are perfectly seasoned as skin on potato fries.
I searched KFC signature fries, and the first result is from a subreddit called British Success.
I mean, it is. It is.
What are the top posts of all time on British Success?
Oh, God. What are our British successes? What have we done right?
Yeah, anytime I find a new subreddit, I immediately go to the top posts of all time just to see what's going on.
I just want to show off the opening of this game.
Okay, well, that's pretty excellent. A woman in a parked car... A woman in a parked car just dropped an empty Red Bull can out of the car window, so I picked it up and threw it back in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Well done.
Oh, good. Third post is about how good the NHS is.
Oh, yeah?
So,
I mean...
So cool. So happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Fourth post says I beat cancer. So happy for you guys. Finished a can of WD-40. So I mean, I guess I could do that here, to be fair.
To be fair, listen, hear me out. The NHS there are many, many complaints to be had about the NHS, and I think it's very, very, the divide between where you are in England and the kind of quality care you receive is obvious. But,
Right.
for all of the complaints about the NHS, I have
At least it's not
no
American
complaints
healthcare.
compared to American healthcare. Okay, but I did want to show how this game opens, because I think just presented by KFC is really funny to see on the screen.
Okay.
And
then
so I'm
make
display
sure that
capturing for a
you-
little bit, but then I will screen share to you.
Make sure that you screen share it to me on
I
Discord
will.
too.
I will.
Okay.
A PSYOP production! Holy shit.
Huh?
Hold on a minute.
Hang on.
This is propaganda!
Propaganda. Good lord. The Rival?
I know, right?
What the fuck is this game?
It's I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
Is this like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mixed with-
This music is so fucking loud. Wow. There he
I'm
is.
watching it on your stream, so it's on like a delay.
The man of my dreams. Let me get the game capture working.
Ooh.
There we go. KFC doesn't really have a jingle, do they? So, like, they can't really do, like, they can't do what the McDonald's guys did with the McDonald's game and go ba-da-da-da-da. KFC doesn't have a jingle. Yeah, it's just finger licking good is the
No.
catchphrase.
What?
What?
I googled KFC jingle, and like, apparently one of the jingles
It's
had the
finger
lyrics,
fucking good.
"It's nice to feel."
Is it? I don't know. I have that battle every day.
KFC has
Anyway.
had multiple jingles over the year, including "Get a Bucket of Chicken," written by Barry Manilow in the 1970s,
Barry Manilow. Hang on.
and "It's Nice to Feel."
So there he is. The man of our dreams, Maple. Colonel Sanders.
And then also a Reddit post about how the obnoxious song in this KFC ad makes me want to become vegan.
I love.
All right.
I'm looking at this, and you can tell that it's made in like a visual novel maker.
Gotta lock
Fucking
in.
Tyranno builder ass. All right, new game.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that though, right? Like if I
No.
make a visual novel
No.
one day, that's what I'm doing for it.
Yeah, that's fine. What should we name our chef?
Let's see. If we mix, if there's not really a good way to mix Tomo and maple, is there?
No, not really.
Topol? No.
Moto.
Mamo? No.
Matto.
Wait, Mamo would be kind of funny
Mamo.
because that's like bean, right?
Tomaple sounds good.
Or mame.
Mame. Mame means bean.
Mame.
Where'd the met come
Are
from?
we bean?
This is all just your name. None of this is my name.
You're right. We have to get rid of this.
We could try an Inaba and Maple. Or Inaba and Rubica. Inaba.
Nah.
God, this is the hardest part.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god. I mean, it's good that we're getting over this hurdle in our first Otoge, because then the next Otoges will be
Tube.
fine.
Tube. No.
Tube.
I like it though. I kind of like it.
Tomaple.
Tomaple?
Wait, what did we call our main character in Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? Wasn't it just like Bingus?
Yeah, I think we just named him Bingus.
Let's be Bingus.
No, okay, sure.
That's
Let's be Bingus.
that's our self-insert character name in everything.
Our self-insert character is named Bingus?
It's gonna be Bingus. In every game we play, we're gonna be called
Goddamn,
Bingus.
Alright.
I think it's funnier that
Otome
way.
Girls Club is off to a great start.
Absolutely. Look at those biscuits.
Okay, the biscuits are really good though, except when they're at the buffet, then they're not
Oh,
good.
who wants to narrate?
Oh, not
Bingus Tosaka. Oh god. You sleep softly as the morning casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful
Oh, I
and
have
serene.
already aged out of the target age range here.
Listen, it's fine. This is you know, you could stay in the moment forever.
What's the K-pop group on our wall right there?
Like BTS, knockoff
There's
BTS.
Only 6 of them.
Or is it Big Bang, maybe?
Quick, Tomo, tell us which major K-pop groups have only 6 members?
How many members does Big Bang have back when they were big?
Well, 5, and then I think 4 now after the scandal.
God. Yeah.
Wait,
no,
I think
they now have 3. They have 3 now because there was also, there was Top, unfortunately, but then there was also the guy who actually did something wrong.
Right. Wait, what happened to Top? I don't know.
He did weed like twice, and he had to give a public apology.
He had to quit being a K-pop because he did weed?
Yeah, he did weed like twice, and he had to give a public apology and say how sorry and bad he was, and now he's in Squid Game, so everyone loves him.
He should have done his public apology while lighting up the world's, like, largest blunt.
But the thing is, he did weed twice, and he's, like, ashamed to be associated with them. He had to give a public apology. The other guy did sex trafficking, and it's just like, we're just gonna not mention it. It's like... Yeah. And Top is the best. Fucking leave him alone. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know K-pop. I
like K-pop a moderate amount, but I don't like K-pop industry, if that makes sense.
I mean, it's the same with like idols, right?
Culture.
It's like idol culture and things. Like there's a lot to be, you know, complained about. Anyway,
they're getting better about the dating thing at least. What the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Jesus Christ.
Kill that alarm. Kill that alarm.
That
out
clock.
The window. Out the window.
Out the window. Okay, never mind. We'll start again. Let's throw it out the window.
That was probably the correct option.
No, I want to see what happens if we throw it out the window. We'll probably lose instantly, but you know what?
Oh my god, an instant game over.
Probably, because we're just gonna stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over? Already? Yeah! You might not be cut out for this.
Okay, let's try that again.
Let's try that again. That's so fucking funny. Just, I love how they call you out just like, already? Oh. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning.
That's the most generic university name I've ever heard of in my life.
I think this game is very self-aware.
Okay.
Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you.
Well, I guess we need to take this seriously, right?
Take this seriously.
We need to take this as seriously as the game takes itself.
Do you want to be Bingus?
Okay.
Do your best anime girl voice.
Absolutely not. I could do like my shonen protag voice for like 5 minutes,
yeah, but it has
and then
to be
everybody
shoujo.
will get tired of it.
It has to be shoujo protagonist.
I can't do it.
I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day.
I'm not a voice actress. This is hard.
You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized, hotel Travago. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit.
Bogo spinted.
Bogo spinted. So you would grab a biscuit, straight out the door, and head off to class.
Okay, what kind of biscuit, though?
Just what you needed to get your blood flowing.
The American type biscuit, right?
I assume so, yeah. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
She is adorable.
Okay, so how are we splitting these roles?
Well, let's see. If you're narrating, I should probably be Bingus, because I feel like that's where most of the lines are gonna be.
Yeah. I can be your best friend. Remember when I had Bogo Spinted in my head on loop when we were in America? Yes, Tanma, I remember it very, very unfondly. Good morning, Bingus! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually,
Because I sure am! Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous!
Okay, I'm gonna be real. There's like a 5-second delay on your stream. Give me a second.
Okay.
Hang on, what like frame rate are you streaming it in?
I don't know. Let me see.
Because if you could turn the settings down, I think that's an issue that happens when we're in call a lot.
Stream quality. It's on 60 FPS. Hang on. I'll just go for like
I
480p.
do not need to see this in 60 FPS.
15 FPS.
Wait, how low did you turn the... It's so pixelated now. What
Sorry.
did you do?
I put it on 480p.
Oh my god.
Okay, 720.
There we go. That's the happy. Like, that's the happy medium. I was like, the text just got destroyed.
30 FPS? Is that probably good?
Oh yeah, no, that looks great. That looks great.
Okay.
What am I... What's the...
I recognize that pose. Yeah, it's... I told you, it's self-aware. It's just that this morning I made breakfast myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard.
We were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up!
3 days?
Well, yeah, it's a dating sim. You're not gonna have that long. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her, or change the subject to give her some relief?
Well, we tried pep talking her and she continued spiraling.
Yeah, change the subject.
I think it's time to just, like, spill the tea?
Yeah. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at the school.
No. Yeah, oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, what about this new mystery student that we read about on the school message board? What year is this supposed to take place in? On the forums, you know, the university forums that everybody uses.
Yeah.
Any new deeds?
Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student! They say he has powers! He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg!
Oh my god, it's already a bird's dating sim.
Who needs hat of a boyfriend?
Fuck, an egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But the thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard.
One of my friends just DM'd me, the KFC VN, lol. Thanks,
yeah, they're
bye.
right. They're right. Tell them they're absolutely right, and I said it. It's only gonna get more ridiculous from here, guys.
And as if God heard you.
Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile.
You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your book and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey!
She's got a boob window!
It's Ashley?
This has gotta be Ashley, yeah.
I assume, but it's spelled the American way.
No, that is not the American way. That's the insane person way.
Your
Don't
arch
drag
rival.
us into this.
She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. That's why she has a fucking boob window.
They just let her put that in her chef's uniform.
Yeah.
Hello?
So she can continue getting what she wants.
Ashley. Oh my god, wait.
Which of us is mean?
Me?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Bigus's shins alone! They are perfectly normal shit! Why is our name in all caps?
Because you typed it in all caps.
It didn't let me turn caps lock off! Oh. No, it didn't let me turn caps lock off! I didn't have caps lock on!
Well, maybe everybody's just, like, shouting our name all the time.
Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us!
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man.
Is that your new Poppy Playtime OC?
Fuck. I mean, the name would work. First was Doughy the Dough Man.
Best friends with Concussion Jim.
Yeah, him and Concussion Jim. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working on his glutes while while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. We're looking at this guy's ass.
Van?
Oh, God.
Oh no, not me. Nope.
You rang.
This is a JoJo's character.
Yes. You've never been sure.
This
what?
is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mixed with fucking Shokugeki no Soma.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, as you know, you have to say the full name every time you bring it up in conversation.
Absolutely, it's in the handbook.
Would ever allow people like you to attend as students? I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now?
Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to probably tell these two off, so you resist the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
Psst, see you later, losers! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Ew.
He farted! Get this kid out of here.
Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick.
I love you!
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down.
It's the pissy shitty kid. Hi, Pop. I'm Bingus. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day?
Nope!
Get the fuck in there, child.
The young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Problem child.
Is it just me? Or is he kinda cute?
No. I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the end. Who the fuck is that man? Why is his forehead so big?
Fucking Ted Cruz here.
Zodiac killer.
This man ate my son.
His forehead is huge. You could play tic-tac-toe on that thing.
Did you know? Did you know that I have a sticker and it just got Ted Cruz's face on it, and then below that it says, "This man ate my son."
Why? Where did you get that?
The thing is, it kept getting advertised to me on the internet, so I bought it.
Fair enough.
Because I wanted to destroy my algorithm.
Advertising works.
No, here's the thing, right? I have been on a quest for the last couple years to just make my algorithm as, like, dumb as possible.
I see. Well, it sounds like it's working.
Yeah, the end result of that is that it started advertising me some really good shit, which maybe means that it's working and I'm losing. But,
You thought you were playing the game, but the game was playing you.
Possibly. So right before stream, when I searched, like...
Where the fuck is Mount Rushmore?
Where the fuck is Mount Rushmore? Like, word for word, that was my search.
Yo.
Anytime I have, like, a dumb thought, I search it exactly the way I think it.
Okay.
And even if it's something I don't want to know, sometimes I'll just search, like, really dumb stuff just to mess up, like... I don't know... So then I just kept getting advertised this sticker of Ted Cruz, and it said, "This man ate my son," and I was like, that's actually really funny. I bought it, and immediately I started getting recommended way worse stuff to buy. Like, the next day I was scrolling through whatever, and it was just advertising, like, from Redbubble. It was like a picture of, like, Shrek making out with tongue.
Oh, gosh.
With, like, Lord Farquaad.
No!
And I was like, alright, maybe this has gone too far.
We've dug too deep. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Do you want to voice teacher dog?
Is this our professor?
Yes.
What kind of voice does he have? He's a dog.
I don't know. I imagine him being like one of those, like, like a really well-spoken...
So I have to be well-spoken? All of my voices sound the same. No, because you're already doing too many. But
no, I don't mind, though. I ended up doing that when we played Monster Camp.
I only have one voice. That's my problem.
Deepest voice you can muster.
Deepest voice you can muster. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now. Do you do this? I
can do it if
I'm learning.
Okay.
No, I'm learning. Also, I'm
you.
DMing you a picture real quick.
Okay. I sent you a picture of the fries.
No. Quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class?
Oh, yeah. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS Owl!
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best you'll ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
Anime power.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then
someone throw this kid out the window, please.
He walks in.
Oh no.
You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, it's Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Which one of us is gonna be fucking Ickin?
Not me.
Okay.
No, I can't do the... I have no
He's got like a
riz.
southern drawl, right? Like, he'd have a southern drawl, right?
Probably.
Where was Colonel Sanders from?
Kentucky.
They have a southern accent, right?
There is no way that Colonel Sanders was from anywhere except Kentucky.
Please, call him the Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
Oh, and here's the problem.
What?
Is that just to double check, I searched Colonel Sanders. It just showed me the...
What did it show you?
Like, you know how it shows you a couple pictures as like a Google? It's just a close-up of his fucking old man face. He's so uncomfortably close to the camera.
When boomers take a selfie.
Hang on, I'm posting it in my Discord. I'm sending it to your DM.
Oh my god. Please.
I'll post it in your Discord with no context.
Oh my god, why is he so close?
He's so close to
what the fuck?
Alright, this is just going in your server, no context. Sorry if anybody's in your server and not in stream right now.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
I have never in my life had a reaction like that, no matter how attractive a person is.
This is an anime, Mabel.
Is there something wrong with me? Because I don't experience this physical
I
reaction
don't
when
think
I see a dude.
anyone does. Except sometimes when I see fictional men, but like...
Alright,
It's
I'm
rare.
devastated to inform everybody that Colonel Sanders is in fact from Indiana.
Oh, what the fuck? Indiana? That's not Kentucky.
Alright, so what you need to do for Colonel Sanders then is put on an Indiana accent.
What the fuck is an Indiana accent?
Good luck!
Southern Indiana.
I welcome. As an
I mean, it's all corn. Just use your best corn accent. It doesn't matter.
No. Southern accent is far better. Okay, we can stick with the Southern accent. I feel like that's what, like, he's associated with, even though he's not from
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah. Use your corn accent.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
It's all corn from
It's
here.
all corn. And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
This is like the second time in a very short amount of visual novel that they've referenced our armpits.
Interesting.
Is this like a case of the author's barely veiled fetish or something, whatever that
thinly
trope is
veiled
called?
fetish.
Alright, well, you two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class 5 days ago. And what's with all your really
probably.
weird insults?
You take a moment to clean yourself up.
Mop
It's a
that
good thing you
sweat up,
didn't forget about that
disgusting
deodorant
human.
this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot.
Why is this an armpit VN?
Fucking hell. I mean, it's Japan. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blub. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
Was this not originally made in Japanese and then released in English, or what, like,
No, I'm 100% certain this is like an American visual novel.
fully American? Fair enough. They have no excuse for the armpit shit. This is just a thinly veiled fetish.
It's absolutely just a thinly veiled fetish. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks. Holds up sporks.
Lol.
Hey guys. And compete in the broom cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
This guy doesn't even have a name. He's the most generic looking motherfucker I've ever seen.
Hell yeah. Your turn. Do a generic voice.
Alright. A generic student. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Maybe I could just like practice my TTS voice for this guy.
Yes.
Quiet! Get the fuck out of here. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Why the fuck are his fingers all fucked up like that? So not only does does the writer have an armpit fetish, but the artist have a hand fetish.
I mean, that's just based.
Yeah.
Hang on. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish.
He's so cute.
This little guy. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Palm's dream man.
Wow!
mean.
She's not even
Damn.
here! Oh my god. Wow.
Fuck, sorry, Palm.
That's so funny.
That was like the lowest hanging fruit joke possible.
Someone needs to clip that. Would she or would she not agree, though?
No, I want Palm to like me.
I mean, there is the thing I sent Maple yesterday, and she replied with, well, I'm not a robot fucker, so this is a question for Palm.
Okay, I have a question. If class is just starting, why is it 12:40 in the afternoon?
Good question. The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clink, you rascal. Oh, look at his little smile.
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind?
Okay, so in our pocket currently we have chicken snack, beef treat, and rubber ball. Which are things that we brought, I guess, with us before knowing we had a dog as a teacher.
Yeah, we just have these things in our pocket at all times,
Those
just
are
in
just
case
already
we
in our
come into contact with a dog.
Okay,
You
actually,
always have
that's
to be
kind of-
prepared to see a dog.
That's kind of valid because I can't tell you how many times I've seen a squirrel and been like, damn, I wish I had some trail mix on me.
I know, right?
Or,
I
like,
know a
some
lot of
sunflower
people who
seeds or
like
something.
carry dog treats with them whenever they go to like parks and things.
Yeah, see, I don't encounter dogs that much, but I do encounter squirrels a lot. So yeah, I guess this isn't like too unreasonable.
So what are we giving them?
Chicken snack.
Chicken.
It is the KFC game.
Chicken! You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite!
Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. Oh, he can be easily bribed.
Well, if he's a dog, of course he can. Eddie would give up my life to a house invader if they had snacks. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand... Why did they use that word?
Well, what's wrong?
Leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool.
Why did you emphasize that word, Tomo?
I don't like it. It's gross.
Why not? Or
It's
why?
a gross word.
What's wrong with it?
It's gross. It's like moist.
Can you explain to the class why it like tripped you up?
Because it's a gross word and I don't like it, Maple.
Mm-hmm. There's no other reasons?
We both did the quiz, Maple.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't pretend I...
You
Yeah,
can't
all right,
pretend
fair.
you don't know we did the quiz.
Not only that, but I've done the quiz multiple times.
I got the same result.
And like, to the point where when I messaged Isilvari, like, would I be a cat girl or a dog girl? She was like, why are you taking the fucking Omegaverse quiz again? Maple. We've talked about this.
Is it because you're in denial that you're an Omega?
No, I'm not in denial. I very much accept that.
I don't know how I got Alpha when I did it. I've only done it once, but I got Alpha and I was like, how the fuck did we get here?
No, I mean, I've straight up, every time I've taken it, I've got the exact same result, which is submissive Omega.
I mean, you can't be like, you can
Fuck
get-
you call me?
Okay. God damn it.
Every
Every fucking time. You can get a submissive alpha, right? Like, that just because they're the alpha doesn't mean they're the top, right?
I'm pretty sure that's explicitly what it means. Hang
Is
on.
it?
Googling.
Oh god. Oh god. Size. Guess I'm going to Google.
What?
Probably, but rare. I
What?
guess I'm just rare. Flips my hair.
I'm not like other alphas.
I'm a bottom. I'm not like other alphas. I'm a bottom. Anyway, you see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay them no mind. They wanted chicken treats as well.
Hang on. Hang on. No, I'm derailing. This is not about this game right now.
Oh,
okay,
God.
people also ask, can alphas be submissive? What is an alpha ABO? Can alphas get pregnant in ABO? And then followed by, what does ABO claiming mean?
Wait, who the
Now
fuck?
tell me.
Tanma wrote ABO in my chat. Tanma, how do you know what that is?
It's alpha, beta, omega.
Oh, okay, ABO.
Okay.
Right.
So, I want you to answer what you think ABO claiming means, because people apparently ask that question when they're looking up ABO submissive alpha.
When you put your peanuts when you
Okay, so this is what makes Google search so amazing.
Oh yeah?
Is that sometimes like stuff makes it in there that like the algorithm doesn't realize is from like an entirely different like universe, basically.
When you
Because people also ask, what does ABO claiming mean? And I said, that's a slang I'm unaware of. Let's find out. Claiming an accelerated benefit will reduce the amount of your life insurance coverage and will reduce any life insurance coverage eligible for continuation or conversion. If any of your life insurance benefits have been assigned to somebody else,
Taxes!
ABO is not available to you or your assignee from a website about accelerated benefits options for life insurance.
Not life insurance!
Next question, why do alphas bite omega?
Because it's hot. Next question!
Alright, so anyway, I'm closing that tab. I've learned nothing and become a worse person as a result.
I mean, that should be the catchphrase for most of the things that we do. I've learned nothing and I've become a worse person as a result.
Yep, just putting that in your quotes channel real quick so we can remember it.
When two very different things have the same acronym, yeah, it's funny. Alternate podcast name. I don't know, that one's
tagline.
yeah, that's the subtitle. That's the subtitle of Sorry About Everything.
Oh man. Well, I mean, should it be the tagline of Sorry About Everything, or should it be the tagline of Otome Girls Club?
True.
Because we're starting to accrue lots of different like names
Subsets,
depending on what sort of project we're working on together at the time.
Also, my suggestion was change Otome Girls to Otoge Girls, because then it's more specifically that we're gaming.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Visa posting tentacle in chat.
No, continue posting tentacle.
Just rename your podcast every episode. No, it's not Game Changer.
No, God, please, I'll be so confused. Okay. Woo!
Okay. You pay them no mind. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
Thanks, Emma. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey, Bingus! There's still a seat here!
Seems no one's claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which would you choose?
Well, I feel like sitting by your best friend is gonna get us another game over.
Well, no, I feel like it'll get us
But,
the
like-
best friend route, but this is Colonel Sanders dating sim.
But we could also romance the childhood friend?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Post now in chat if you agree.
Who
Type
should we
1
sit
in
next
chat.
to?
Type 1 in chat if you think we should sit next to one of these two options.
That doesn't help us pick. They're just voting that we should pick something and carry on with the game.
Fuck. I don't know. This is your rodeo. Go for it.
Is it? I don't know. I'm letting you play it. I've played this game before.
You have? What?
Ages ago. I don't remember anything, but I know I've played it.
Alright, well, let's sit next to Colonel Sanders because I want to hear you use that voice more.
Oh, okay. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders.
Get fucked, best friend.
Fuck you,
I'm
Miriam!
encountering a boy.
You're on your own. I'm dedicated to this man. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn.
Thanks for offering me the seat. Didn't have to. It was kind of weird.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
I hate this guy. That's so inspiring. Oh my god. Like, that's so cool, man. What the hell?
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. I love the narrator's like, what the fuck? I can't hear that voice I think it's Clay. I mean...
The only good thing about his design is the rolled up sleeves.
True. Rolled up sleeves, they're gorgeous. You take a hot character to a sexy character when you roll their sleeves up.
I know it's like the most generic, often said thing, but like, it's because it's true, right?
I saw the artist of Hatoful Boyfriend did some art of the my favorite boy, and then they drew him with his sleeves rolled up for summer, and oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's like seeing someone who like usually dresses pretty like I don't know, like a little drab or like a little like dour or whatever, and then they're in a sundress, and you're like, whoa! Whoa! It's like that. It's like that exact effect.
As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Oh boy.
You've been here for 40 seconds and I haven't taught you anything.
Yay, a quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop.
That's right!
Disgusting child. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to...
Night vision goggles.
I guess a feather?
That's right!
Oh my god, I'm so smart. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork.
Well, we've already mentioned sporks once in this game, so that's gotta be the right answer.
KFC was my first introduction to a spork. I never knew sporks existed before I went to KFC for the first time.
You didn't grow up on the meme, did you?
No, I was too young. I was like 8.
Holds up, spork. What food is best for a broken heart?
Pancake.
Okay, I know the correct answer is the first one, but a pancake that looks like a silly face is
that
such
would
a good
do
answer. Yeah, that'd make me happy,
Anything,
but I guess...
as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right.
Is Sprinkles a good boy? Am I a good boy, chat?
What a sound clip to just give out for free!
No! I actually almost left the call out of, like, reflex.
She did that for free! On this internet?
Fuck up.
She did that for free?
Shut the hell up. Stop. Stop thinking. I just heard a human laugh from the next room. I'm killing myself.
I mean, I heard Tomra go from downstairs.
I hate it. I hate it.
He's the best boy! This would be like me turning around to my class and going, am I the best person you've ever met? And I'll be honest, most of them would probably say yes.
Yep, I guess that's the right answer.
Someone, oh my god, one of my coworkers started a thing. He was like, oh, let's see who they all say is their favorite teaching assistant. And more than half of the room, like nearly the entire class said me. And I was like, I'm just that good.
Every day I work to have the opposite effect on my coworkers.
That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5! Oh, wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity bangus! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. I think what this stream series is going to reveal is that I really don't
You hate men.
like people. No, just in general, maybe. Okay, my thing is, hang on. My thing is that I'm never going to be the type to fall for somebody before I deeply, deeply get to know them.
Yeah, I get that.
So like, and that unfortunately is not like a component of most like otome. Is, you know, the process where you're friends for like 3 years first, and then
you're
you
in
develop
love.
feelings for this person, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, it's like always like, oh, there's some like fucking like gimmick or catch, and then also they're really hot, and that just makes the character fall for them.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be sitting here like, girl, you do not know this guy.
You're gonna be sad the whole time. Girl, you could do better. Girl, you could do better.
Girl, you've known this guy for 5 seconds.
I think that's-
Put your pants back on.
this series is gonna be me being like, ooh, cute anime boys, and Maple just like, Jesus, girl, you could do better. You don't need this man.
I'm gonna be like, oh god.
You don't need this man.
Why would you get into the dating game?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're the for fuck's sake, Connor. We got better things to do.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. I really gotta make like a cover photo for us.
We need to play that otoge that I saw on the Switch store that has Gavis Battle.
Doppelganger?
No, I don't know. I can't remember what it was called, but it was about like a fucking circus. But I sent you a picture of him that he was like Gavis Battle looking ass.
Oh, the one that wasn't actually Gavis Battle, but looked like Gavis Battle.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Doppelganger, and I'm like, that is not a dating simulator. Oh god.
Hang on, sorry, I thought I was gonna be able to find it by searching Gavis Battle in our chat, but we talk about him a lot, so
No. Good luck.
it hasn't served me at all here.
Oh, not the fucking clip.
Gavis Battle sucks! When did I say that? Oh, right. When we were having a deep emotional conversation, and you were like, you'd have to say something genuinely hurtful to upset me. So I said Gavis Battle sucks. Amazing.
Damn.
I cannot have a serious conversation to save my life.
Oh wait, we were playing a game.
Yeah.
Okay. I also lost track. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Wow!
Whoa,
The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and it tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch! It smells crazy good! Stretch.
Everyone,
And
can I
hydrate.
have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers!
But I...
Shh!
Lunch!
This is absolutely how real conversations with human beings go.
Mm-hmm.
She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
Is it
That
chicken?
must be the smell I smelled! Indeed. That smell? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Tag yourself, I'm lunch. Colonel Safter's list. I'm having a stroke.
All the bundulants.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces
bucket.
of chicken. My God. Breaded
There's
and
more.
No. Breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
It's a fucking advertisement.
The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe.
Two words that describe me every time I go to a KFC.
Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I had been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? I forgot. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah, my dude. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison! Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary. Uh-oh. It's not going where I thought it was gonna go. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. That skirt is so short. Girl! Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Is Bingus you? Yeah, Bingus is our player character, yeah.
We are Bingus.
Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of the fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it.
In quotes.
It's amazing! Tasting, oh my god.
Oh my god. The universe.
There's drugs in this chicken. He put crack in here. That's one of the spices. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly.
Jesus?
Jesus, is that you? What do we want to do?
If we select swim towards the light, do we die? Hang on, should we save? Can we save?
No.
Fuck, really? What happens if we die?
I guess it would probably take us back to this. Poppy seed extract! Poppies!
Oh no, don't get activated!
The opium!
Poppy! You fuck!
The opium!
No, calm down.
Stupid idiot motherfucking Elliot Ludwig!
Don't swim towards the light! Don't do it! Don't go towards the light, Tomo!
Stupid idiot motherfucking Elliot Ludwig!
Is it perhaps what you're talking about?
Playtime?
Stop with— No! It is not Poppy playtime! Lumen doesn't know what he's done. No. We have to redirect this. It's not Poppy playtime.
I'm going to kill you and then kill you again.
Focus, Tomo. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor.
You let the
Don't
food
think about
rest in
Poppy
your mouth
playtime.
and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor.
Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Crack.
Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper.
Right in my ear. Whoa! Being on call with you for this is an experience.
What do you mean?
Deeper. Deeper.
God.
I hate it.
Sweats.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever
Yes! Even deeper still! Until you find it.
I'm banning this word from your chat.
What, deeper?
Yeah, I'm banning this from you. Wait, do we have a good censor?
Oh, I mean, I have the vine boom.
Hang on. No, I've got the perfect one.
Falling.
I've got the perfect one.
Okay.
Could this be?
Everyone knows what the implication is.
Could this be?
I mean, yeah.
Me throughout this whole playthrough. He really did it. How bold. How adventurous. To use...
You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors.
Stop!
But this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around you, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders.
Approach him casually.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Crack cocaine!
How bold to come out and ask.
How bold to come out and ask. It's not dear. Where did he get that?
He brought it to school with him, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. It's an idea I
Everybody
had for a
knows
new...
that when you go to culinary school, you need 3 things. A spork, a notebook, and your chicken scepter.
Of course. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
Oh, God. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Oh, so forward.
He's clearly not to give it up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
He doesn't look happy.
No, he looked like he was looking at you with disgust.
Disgust.
He's like, ugh.
You know what they,
Be gone,
say
thought.
about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Ew. What was that noise?
He groaned at us.
You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
So not hot.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Hold on. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never have guessed that! In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
It is crack!
It's actually crack.
It's actually crack! I don't know where I would get some crack.
And it definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
He just left and we just followed him out.
Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Why is he low-key villain vibes?
'Cause he made KFC. You think that was a net positive for the world?
Well, alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him.
You can neg him? Bruh.
Let's not do that one.
This game really said gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss Colonel Sanders.
Maybe he's into it.
Oh no.
What do you want to do?
That would be the worst ending.
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders M route.
I didn't even want to say it.
Well, I'm with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Have you considered crack cocaine? Be modest but thoughtful.
I think it's already in there. Let's be modest.
Thoughtful. T-H-O-T. Full. All right, let's go the thought route.
Thought route.
Well,
why is he
I just
crying?
Really wanted... Oh no! Wait.
Why is he crying?
I just really wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Why does he have a belt on his wrist?
That's a watch. That's a watch.
Oh, it's a watch. Okay.
Oh my God, Tomo.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You just walk out, you're like, dude, why do you have a belt on your hand? And now you've got his attention.
Zoomer doesn't know what a watch is. That's Tomo. That's Meeble. Uh-huh.
Meeble.
We're together. We're being silly on
together
name.
at last.
Together at last, as if we weren't together yesterday. Sent Tomo an important DM about Tribe 9, huh? Oh my god, that is Nagita Komaeda. Get that man out of here. Now you've got his attention. The sprite didn't have a watch face and it was just a belt.
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, being
Oh no! No!
What have we done?
I hate this.
You can't put a watch on your belt? That's a waste of time! God damn it.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back
How
inside.
can you tell?
The next
all we've
lesson
done is
starts soon.
compliment you. Literally, all we've done is compliment you and get a good test score, and he's like, "Oh, there's something different about this girl."
She's submissive and agreeable. You step inside to the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe...
For fuck's sake.
Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Jesus
Pounce on him?
Christ!
Whoa! In front of the class? Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Not my best friend since childhood, who's definitely in need of... The sopping wet cat over there who is anxious and in need of comfort. Wanna be my partner?
Cat. Sure, Bangus. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Oh my god, we're the worst friend ever.
Oh my! Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose! Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
The robot!
Let's choose the robot.
I need this shitty little kid, like, out of the school ASAP.
Yeah. Who let him in?
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture.
How did he get in?
He just showed up when we opened the door for him.
They felt too bad to, like, kick him out.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't, like, apply or, like, enroll or anything, but, like...
We just opened the door and he walked in and they were like,
mother?
Oh, where's this kid's parents? They haven't been able to contact them. That's the only reason he's still here. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. I mean, he does have a face. It's right here.
Yeah, that's a face. That counts.
Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection?
Well, I'm glad they're hitting it off. Yep, looks like you two will be just fine.
Now
Bye, best
Miriam
friend.
is the robot fucker.
I'm gonna go pounce on Colonel Sanders for some reason.
Look, they even put eggplants in here. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Omelette. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. I'm running out of...
Like metaphors.
metaphors.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Octopus?
Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind.
I'm gonna teach this motherfucker how to make takoyaki.
I feel like the correct answer is probably just mashed potatoes and gravy.
I feel like it is. That will get us the Colonel Sanders points.
Yeah, it'll give us the little sparkly hearts. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. That's how you know you're doing it right.
Hell yeah.
If you're ever talking to somebody and you see like a visible heart pattern like emanate from them, like you know it's working.
Yeah, or like in like The Sims where you're talking to someone and you can see like your
God.
friendship level decrease in real time.
Yeah, you
I've
see
had
like the
so
friendship
many-
meter go down. You can just see that happen when you say the wrong thing.
I've had so many moments like that, but not even like things that I've said, it's things that other people have said to me and I've lost respect for them. Like when one of my coworkers started defending J.K. Rowling and was like, well, you know, your generation always takes things out of context, and I just felt myself going, ugh.
Okay, Janet, what context would make that okay?
Yeah, I was just like,
yeah, no, when I worked a previous job, I had a coworker talk about like driving home drunk.
oh no.
Yeah, and I think my face was like appalled, like visually appalled. Like I couldn't hold it back because they saw me and they were like, "Oh, look at Maple over there, like that." Like, oh, guess she didn't like that one. Ha ha ha. And I was like,
Dude, it's
no.
not funny. You could have killed someone.
Yeah, like who would like that one? You fucking insane person.
The fuck, Jimmy?
Okay. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting.
I mean, you are a Midwestern girl.
I'm a good Midwestern girl. I do know how to make a good mashed potatoes and gravy. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole
hate
face to
this!
go beet red. Embarrassed,
this!
you quickly turn away.
I'll go get the potatoes. Why did I started off with a different voice for Bingus, but now I'm just being a thought?
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. And
Nice
so is
alliteration.
plosives. So is plosives.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Or just cooking partners? Mind your own business, you bitch-ass hoe.
Mind your business, David! Oh no, he's hot. Hi, Tommy. Thank you for the visa.
Heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man.
Did somebody call for me?
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Bingus's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Hear this music?
Yeah, it's like a battle theme. Also, her face just got really intense.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is this music? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Heck, no. It looked like Bingus was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
This music is so intense. I'm turning it down.
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
My god, she doesn't even have highlights in her eyes. That's how evil she is.
Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows?
Whoa.
We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick.
Oh,
It
she
just
has
makes
drumsticks
sense.
on her socks.
She does. She has drumsticks on her thighs.
Oh my god.
That's so subtle.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. Is she?
Hot. Someone out there has drawn fan art of this. Hang on.
Never mind, this is Yuri now. Fuck Colonel Sanders, I want the toxic Yuri. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
Oh my god, her name has so many extra letters in it.
I know, right? It's painful. What are you Googling?
Nothing.
Maple. Right.
I'm trying to see if there's ship art of Ashley in the main character, but then I remembered we don't have a physical appearance.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do we turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in our time of need, or do we turn to Miriam,
wait a
my
minute.
forever bestie?
When there's no official appearance for the main character, you can always go to AO3.
True.
Never mind, I can't read this on stream.
Wait, no, please tell me. What
Okay,
have you found?
The second one, there's only, okay, to be fair, there's only 16 works under the category I Love You, Colonel Sanders parenthesis visual novel. And just the second one is Yuri, and it's called Finger Licking Good Pussy. And apparently you and Ashley fuck at graduation.
Why not?
Sure.
Why
The
not?
third one has the third one just has the description. I made this entirely as a joke after taking Benadryl. Okay, I'm leaving.
Amazing. Wonderful. Who are we turning to?
You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I feel like Miriam can throw down.
Turn to Miriam. Turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I knew she'd have our back. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. How do you say this word? How do you say this word, Tomo?
I'm not French.
Why not?
Vis-a-vis?
I don't know.
Vis-a-vis?
Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
I love the little facial expression she's got. Nah.
She's cute.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Bingus is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the
Hate when
drama,
that happens.
you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your national patron guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
Oh, smother my mashed potatoes.
Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
Stop!
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free.
Knock the mashed potatoes on the ground. Oh.
You just smash the dish.
If you love something, set it free. Throws whole dinner on floor.
You just pick up the bowl and smash it. He's like, that's not what I meant!
Sorry, I took it literally. I'll leave.
Sorry,
go now.
I've got autism. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift up a heaping sporkful. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. See, it is toxic Yuri.
It is. This is toxic Yuri. Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Bingus. Of course you're back now. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better prepared to eat from wherever it lands.
Oh no, Colonel Sanders! I spilled some!
I spilled the whole bowl on the floor. I guess I have to lick it up.
Can I have
I'm gonna kill myself, bye.
space? Van, unmash the potatoes. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe phage forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
This is the edgiest axe I've ever seen, and I am including Crimson Ruse's axe in that. I'm not gonna put anything else in cursed quotes. This whole stream could
Let's just
go
download the VOD and just upload it back into cursed quotes.
There is an Van unmash his potatoes. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. Hang on, I gotta get back to my TTS voice for this. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late! It has been eaten! Think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. He died! It killed him! Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth.
Yeah!
Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Aw, the game did not kill the child. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky.
Nice.
Colonel Sanders
Colonel Sanders.
He's
Sanders.
He's
Colonel
standing.
Sanderson.
All men
Colonel
have the Texan
Branders.
accent. No, I didn't mean for Van to have the accent. It's because I gave him a voice, and then I had to do Colonel Sanders for a long time, and I forgot his voice. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. So,
They were amazing.
never
Tasting
mind.
them.
I take back exactly what I just said.
It reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. He's crying again. Why does he have so many crying sprites? Why does this man cry so much?
He's an emotional guy.
Now might
Let
be
men
the
cry, damn
perfect
it.
time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Bingus?
Listen, there's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a young boy, my father I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, and also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero!
What? Huh?
Huh?
What?
What the fuck?
Is that our mashed potatoes and gravy?
What the fuck is this?
It's our mashed potatoes and gravy.
Do you want to do the spork monster?
No, I don't.
The spork monster is here to fight a hero! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid! Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence?
But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence!
God damn it. See, this is why I never confess my feelings to people, because shit like this happens.
Every time. What will you
This is
do?
what happens. This is what happens when you talk about your fucking
Attack.
feelings.
You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use?
Cook with love.
Cook with love does one
Where's
damage.
the option to cook for hate?
It
Cook
just
with hate.
got real. That attack really upsets Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's defend. Decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation.
Trepidation. Yeah,
Continue
that's
to
my
stay
favorite.
back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating, just like a red panda.
Oh, just like a red panda.
Same
They've
brain.
even got the little stance down.
How will you respond? Attack.
Attack.
Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with
Cook
love.
with love.
Does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again.
Are they gonna deal 1 damage to us?
Spork
oh,
Monster
no.
uses Utilitensile! You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much
Damn.
more damage. You're not gonna survive the battle.
This is what happens at culinary school?
Apparently. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge!
Take that.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop Power Pinch! What the fuck?
His shirt is bursting open.
He is
it's
using
back.
his ultimate move. Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage.
A whole 10
Spork
damage.
Monster is defeated.
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night.
Kill him. Kill him.
Worthlessness is mercy upon ourselves!
No student will ever walk the quad in fear again.
The monster messed with the
Take
wrong
that.
chef. You ready your final attack?
Cook with love? You'll never survive my student. Oh no! Student debt loan destruction.
Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Bingus. I
There's
learn
more
something
where
new
that
about
came
you
from.
every day. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of Jesus Christ. It's the fucking
Oh shit! Where's
Necro
the pun? Where's
Necronomicon
Goblicon?
Necro
No.
chicken
Necro quack
Cock.
fuck. We tried. We didn't make it.
Comic Con.
We didn't make it, but we
The
tried.
golden chicken on the
God damn
cover.
it.
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to
Borko?
the last name to have it signed out is Borgo.
Borko.
Borgo. That name sounds strangely familiar. The Necrocluckicon? Sure. Thanks, Brajimbo. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any
died?
energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you.
Finally.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep freely. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to
You
thank
didn't take
him.
me to the hospital?
Well,
If you
it's
pass
like
out,
Harvey.
aren't you supposed to go to the hospital?
Well, it's like Harvey, you know, and he just kind of picks you
Oh,
up and
that's right.
drops you off at your farm.
Charges you 5 gold
Yeah.
because you only had 20 gold in your bank account.
But you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in. He tucks you in.
That's actually all I want in life.
Get tucked in, yeah.
Yeah.
Images of the Colonel also flash before my eyes when I go to sleep. Tommy, I think that's PTSD. By Colonel Sanders. Yeah, Maple, you want to
If
get turned into by Colonel Sanders.
God, if I experience a single thought about this game when I go to sleep tonight, I'm flying to England and beating you with a stick.
The Colonel was there for me when no one else was! Okay, but Maple, I had a nap earlier, and you know what I dreamed of when I was having a nap?
Me?
Potatoes.
So basically.
So basically, yeah. I dreamed of, like, making potatoes and, like, cooking them in a fancy way and, like, you know, like, cutting them and
Ooh.
then, you know.
Okay, so before we move on too far from
Also,
the mashed potato scene,
bamboo,
I do want to...
bamboo chips, like bamboo crisps.
What?
I don't know if you can eat bamboo, but that was a thing that I invented in my dream. They look delicious.
Well, like, you are a panda, so that makes sense.
True.
I do want to share my fancy mashed potatoes before we move on from the whole mashed potato scene that just happened. So, when I make mashed potatoes, I boil them in beef broth instead of salted water because I think that adds a little more flavor. And then I reserve some of the beef broth and I use that in place of milk to like whip it back into the potatoes. But then I also throw in some cream cheese and a little bit of butter. And then I throw in just a shitload of herbs and roasted garlic. And And I like the cream cheese, beef broth, and like tons of herb things. So it ends up with like really creamy mashed potatoes, especially if you use some that are a little more like creamy in the first place, like red potatoes instead of like russet potatoes. Yeah. And then you leave the skins on, obviously.
Obviously.
Yep. So that's all. If you ever want mashed potatoes, try them that way. They're really, really good.
I think there was a mashed potato recipe that I followed actually in
I mean, that's
the
whole
Final
recipe,
Fantasy
Tommy.
14. Yeah, if you just go back and clip it.
Like, I don't use amounts, so I can't provide any more detail than that. My only advice for cooking when you want to know like the exact recipe is just use the right amounts of stuff.
Yeah,
Fivehead.
just use the right amount. Like,
Just do it right.
taste
Come
it.
on.
Was it? It was
Yeah.
potato salad. Oh, yeah, that's slightly different. Potato salad is slightly different to mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a potato salad recipe. I gave you the potato gratin recipe, and it slapped, and we ate it, and it was delicious.
It was really good.
And then nothing else happened. That was
Did you just call me Fivehead? I mean, I called like chat collectively Fivehead.
yeah. That was the only thing that happened that night when we ate gratin, and that was it. And then I went home, and it was normal.
Oh yeah. Nothing else weird happened that
No.
day.
No. It was really normal.
It was a fun day.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun. Honestly, hanging out with you were some of like the fun parts.
I know, we had all these plans for like, we're gonna go see like all this cool stuff in Michigan
Yeah.
and like we're gonna travel around and we're gonna like make the most of it. But honestly, just hanging out and spending time together was the most fun.
Yeah, like I appreciated some of like the bigger things. Obviously, the wedding was like, you know, nice, and obviously like going to like the zoo was really nice. But also just like we had like a couple days where we were just straight chilling, and it was a great time. And
yeah,
then
Flea definitely needed to recover. So, and we kind of did too. So we just chilled out and made food and hung out at my apartment.
and then you flirted with me once, and I died.
Oh yeah. I still need to animate that. I want to make a little animatic of that when we were singing Garden of Glass because that shit was so funny.
It was so embarrassing.
Did I touch your chin?
You did. You like lifted my chin. You touched my chin and like lifted my chin up a little bit.
Okay.
And that was enough to like kill me.
I did just like go for it, huh?
Yeah, you did, and I died.
I mean,
I'm a glass
the thing
cannon.
is, I can only ever flirt if it's for the bit.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I get that.
I don't have it in me
She's
to be
too
forward
straight for that.
Not necessarily. Just like I'm never gonna be straightforward if I run the risk of getting rejected.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I'm going to flirt if I know it's funny.
Yeah.
But not if I'm trying to actually accomplish something.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, that's one of my main things is, like, I never flirt with anyone, really, because I'm like, what if they reject me? And I have rejection-sensitive dysphoria, so, like, someone rejects me even in, like, the slightest, most subtle way, and I curl inwards, and I'm like, I need to die. Like, even if, like, I might say something to you, and, like, you respond in, like, a slightly more neutral way, I'm like, she hates me. I need to leave.
I accidentally muted myself and deafened myself for a quick second.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Sorry. I missed everything you just said for the last 3 seconds.
Well, I was saying, like, sometimes if I say something to you or if I, like, make a joke or something, and then you react slightly more neutrally than I was expecting, I'm just like, oh, she hates me.
No. I'm just
know.
like, I'm a very neutral person.
Oh, fucking God. Trying to get a positive reaction out of Tanma's, like, trying to get blood from a stone. Like, I show him something I'm really proud of. I'm like, look at this animatic I made. And he goes, oh, cool. I'm like, I put hours of my life into this, and your reaction is, oh, cool.
Sick. Oh, good job.
Yeah. I was just like, bruh!
Good night, my colonel.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Fuck.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel.
Oh, colonel, my colonel.
Oh, God.
We went to space again!
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Ew! Ew!
Instructing? Instructing.
Instructing your love. What does that mean? Are we, like, is this one of those dreams and we've got a dog sitting there telling us how to do it?
Let's move on. I don't like these implications.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Alright, that's
Oh,
fine.
that
That's
kid
what
is
dreams
dead.
are like.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much.
We have known each other for 1 day.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank!
A robot fucker!
I really hope that if we put her with Pop, she wouldn't have this reaction.
I really hope so. I'm terrified. I'm glad we paired her up with the robot then.
Yeah, this is definitely better.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
That does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at the school he didn't even go to, and also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
He was a convertible? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday in more ways than one, if you know what I mean.
Sure you did!
I'm just adding my own fucking, script.
You're great! Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess! Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. She's jealous.
She's a little jealous.
She wanted us for herself.
Oh, it's true. I bet there's a Yuri route with her.
There should be. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Oh no. Bingus, don't do it! However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached... Miriam, call the police.
Wee-woo.
Wee-woo, wee-woo.
Wee-woo, wee-woo.
Miriam, call the police. A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. He asked me to get in his van. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. Like crack cocaine. The man even gave me oh my god.
Oh no. What? This is drugs!
It's drugs! He even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. The favor was to suck his
Saffron? Please, Miriam, don't tell me you sucked his dick.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home! And I sucked his dick so many times!
No!
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I'm being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
It's fucking drugs.
It's drugs.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I definitely am not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders! What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
There should be a third option, which is called trade it to her for a lot of drugs. But,
yeah, ask her where she got her drugs. Ask her who her dealer is.
I mean, what's our overall goal here? We're trying to fuck Colonel Sanders, right?
Yeah, we're trying to fuck Colonel Sanders.
Okay, so we're gonna need to lie to her, unfortunately. Make up a fake ingredient.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, also betraying a friend's secret is fuck. Like, I don't care if it's your bestie. If someone told you something in confidence, don't tell them. Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about...
It was, it was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kinds of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on.
Nope.
However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. He's here! It's Colonel Sanders!
Oh my god!
It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school!
Oh my lord!
On a horse.
All we can do is stand back and admire this scene.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. That's not the only thing that's...
Oh my god.
Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What, being slapped gently on the rear before being sent running free to the countryside?
Let's continue.
You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. I do that often. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry.
You fucking dick.
He knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right.
What a horseful beaut. Dang it, that's what I just said.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Bingus just gets really nervous around people they like.
Thanks, bitch.
What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning him up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile, as if to say, situation handled.
Thanks, bitch.
I'll blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow.
He knows I didn't have food poisoning last night because he delivered me straight to bed.
Yep. And he tucked me in. Pi is 3.14159265 No, that's a 3. Fuck. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with drugs bad. Summoning a demon bad?
I don't know, is the demon hot?
Is the demon hot? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle that. His voice changes every time.
Okay, tell them to stop acting immature, or act like you're not interested, but really try and get a closer look. Let's do
say the line.
One. Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize it. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse.
It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who actually want to learn.
Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
Not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes
Panache.
panache. Thanks, random voice in my ear.
You're so welcome, bestie. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at it. What it was.
Sorry, try again.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the sport monster.
That's the same book that I found last night in the quad.
Ashley's immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
No, okay, never mind. That's based.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Big
Hey, watch it,
meaty
you bucket of
claws.
bolts!
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Your foot was in the way.
Zzz, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp!
Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer! He's crying!
No! I hope they fight. I hope they get in a physical altercation.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank
Yes.
shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Shitting his pants.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
This face screams bad guy.
No, this is a completely normal expression to make and a completely normal pose to make when you're trying to get laid by Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Standard, actually.
Uh-huh.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Oh my god, so smarmy. Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
This is a perfectly normal pose to make when you're trying to get laid by Colonel Sanders. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He is a professor, but he's also a dog.
I'm gonna say there's probably not gonna be a good point in this stream to start listening, you know?
Yeah.
Students, please take your seats.
I don't know how long this game is.
It's gotta be 3 days long, right?
Well, yeah, okay.
I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired.
He's a dog.
But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
How many years is that before the unrelated Belgian pop anthem, Pump Up the Jam?
What?
There...
The fucking what?
There's a
Quit
reoccurring...
speaking witch.
There's a reoccurring gag in this show. There's this lady called Philomena Kunk, and she does like history, but like really bad and really funny. And she keeps like it's a running gag that she says, and this was however many years before the release of unrelated Belgian techno album, Pump Up the Jam, and then they play Pump Up the Jam.
Okay, good to know. Are you pulling it up right now?
I'm just checking it. Yeah.
Oh no, your cursed famous quotes channel has gone
It's
wild
just popped
today.
off, yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not really, like, you're choosing to be here.
Yeah.
Kinda on you.
Did you listen to that the cutout I sent you yesterday with the fucking chicken screaming?
You sent me a what?
I sent you like a video that I felt really bad about because I was laughing at it because it's this chicken and it's supposed to be scary, but he just screams.
No, I forgot to watch it.
That's fine. I just remembered that I sent it from you.
Oopsies.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Bingus?
Naturally, this appears to you
What's
to be a
your
sample
answer?
platter. Which item do you want to sample?
Oh, what? A glass of water. A shimmering pepper. Why is it shimmering? What kind of pepper? Is it spicy? Or a dog biscuit?
None of these sound like the correct answer.
Honestly, I just actually finished my water, so let's get some more water.
Glass of water. Grab the glass of water and gulp it
Oh.
down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring.
Oh no. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. I thought it was the safe option, damn it!
Oh god, it was toilet water.
We drink toilet water! You owe me $6.
At least it was good toilet water.
And you've got excellent taste.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you.
Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch! Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker!
He pissed on my fucking wife.
Be a timed competitive. Oh god, she's got a fucking knife.
She's got a knife.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts.
I don't want to interact with them.
Demand that
What
they
if we just-
stop wasting everyone's time.
Tell them to stop wasting. I just realized that Van is still technically wearing a chef's coat,
But it's like
with just
open.
a ridiculous amount of cutout.
Yeah. Where's the Snap Cube reference button, damn it?
Wrong stream.
Wrong stream.
Wrong stream.
You're in my hell now. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time.
Is everything a competition?
What are you two fucking talking about? I'm going to kill you
Oh god.
and then kill you again.
Double whammy. Yes.
Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love, and also to fuck Colonel Sanders. But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed! Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Bingus, you should have it. It will give you the energy you should need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup! With chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert!
It's so tiny.
Yeah, her specialty is tiny food. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. Look at her, she's so evil!
You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle.
What? Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
No, students. Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least, not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge red light blasts you in the face, flashing the
No.
words, timer ready. That would be
No.
fucking terrifying.
I would cry.
Like, you're sitting in the lunch hall, and there's some fucking obnoxious kids yelling at each other, and then the teacher shows up, and then all of a sudden bright red words start flashing overhead. You're just trying to eat your fucking sandwiches.
That's what I'm talking about. Da 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 da. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Ooh. Bark, bark. I stand corrected.
If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them.
Thanks, support character. I mean best friend. I mean Miriam. Believe it.
Fucking Naruto ass.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine.
Oh my god, her knife has a love heart on the end of it. That's so fucked up and evil. Look at her heels.
Look at her thighs.
I mean,
I
whoa!
will defeat you myself.
What the fuck is with the music?
Battle music.
Someone like contacted the like music team on this and said, "Hey, we need you to make some tracks for our visual novel about dating Colonel Sanders." And they got the wrong memo and they just went so hard.
They were like you don't have to go that hard. It's just a KFC dating sim. And then they like lit the piano on fire.
Yup. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timers run down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh god. Oh god. What? Temperature does boil at 100 Celsius. That's right, but how would you have even gotten to this school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
We need to report this dog to HR.
Sprinkles, I'm also HR, actually.
Sprinkles, you cannot be saying that shit to students.
I could do whatever I want because I'm HR.
Okay.
And the only teacher in the school.
That's fair enough.
And a dog.
Woof. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel you don't know how to read.
Do your best.
You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many 11. How many 11 herbs and spices did he say
11.
he used? That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies.
Wag.
I bet he has one of those little nubby ones as well.
Yeah.
Even though those are technically quite cruel to dogs that don't need to have their tails docked.
But sometimes you have to do it because otherwise they hit their tails on so many things that they like break them and hurt them.
Yeah, so like the reason you would
tail syndrome.
The reason you would dock a dog's tail is if they're a working dog or if they like repeatedly like fracture it.
Yeah. Which can happen from being too happy, which is kind of heartbreaking.
It's so sad. The happiest creatures on the world aren't even built to sustain that much joy. It's like, it's so sad. Like, golden retrievers sprain their tails so often because they're just so happy to be alive.
I think if I was a dog, I would be a golden retriever.
Yeah, I think so too. We've had this discussion before. Oh god, the worst thing I ever did was ask my friends what type of dog I would be, because every answer I received was heartbreakingly a misrepresentation of who I am as a person, and I was just so upset. I was so upset. So many people would be like, oh yeah, you really do like a terrier because you're a gremlin, haha. And I was like, oh.
I mean,
you don't know me.
If you could take that as a positive way, it means I think that you do contain multitudes.
I do.
And that every person you talk to kind of gets to see like a different side of you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not like a one-note sort of person. You have a lot of vibrancy to you, and a lot of people, different people will see you in different ways because of that.
Yeah. I think I'd be a poodle. After
like
meeting
a standard poodle?
After meeting
like
poodles, after meeting Poppy, I think I would be a poodle.
I can definitely see that.
I think I would be, I met her and I was like, yeah, no, this is my energy. The way that we just so perfectly matched each other's energy. And like even Rin called it out. He was like, normally when, my friend comes over, it's like he's like, oh, you're so excited to Poppy, but then with you, it's like, we're so excited to each other. And I was like, yep. Now you got basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most favor? Trust?
Trust?
That's wrong!
It's wrong! Oh no. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. I think now is the wrong time for some dog jokes.
Now is the wrong time for dog jokes, Sprinkles. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father took you to the city to see a marching band. And to never
Every day you meditate on that and draw energy from that marching band.
From that marching band.
That city.
Now would be a great time to harness energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born.
Oh,
you're right.
Right, the thing that he just said.
This is your shot, and you're not throwing away your shot. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? What, sizzling?
That's
wrong!
Sizzling?
Fuck!
What was the right answer? Bubbling?
What?
The sound of silence.
Why, what were you gonna say?
When I eventually get together a collab to play Wolf Quest, do you wanna woo with me?
Yes, of course.
Okay. That was the only question. We can continue. Don't make me get the spray bottle.
Sprinkles, I'm trying so hard! Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Bingus! He's actually cheering you on! Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
Girl, focus.
How many spoonfuls of gravy is there? What the fuck? What the fuck? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition!
That only gave us 4 seconds and all the answers were about
Colonel Sanders' beautiful face.
God damn it. Grr.
You were stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk!
Oh no, his shirt's doing that thing again. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, I forgot the question!
Beach. Damn it.
What does this have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
Woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements for a dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ah, yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch! You might not have any hands, but Bingus does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed! There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
We are not impressing him.
When you realize when you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue your dough before it's over.
Still on?
Bingus, no! Oh God! What the fuck? That was an awful noise.
We just broke all of our fingers. Oh my God!
But you're not fast enough.
Dead.
When your hand gets stuck, it's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
Oh no.
What you often find is
impressed.
that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
He's never gonna fuck us at this rate. Everyone stop what you're doing right now.
We
this
broke
battle
our
is
whole
over.
hand! We broke our whole hand!
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve.
Stop cooking! Hospital!
Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Bingus's injury. And I almost said energy.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Okay, Chat GPT. I was going to ask Bingus to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate, what? Fried cheese croquette, which is totally a dessert, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Yeah, gelée.
Gelée?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I love how I say it sounds French. You say it, you sound like you're from the East Coast.
Yeah, that was like a Valley Girl pronunciation.
I was like, gelée. You're like, gelée? Slay.
Oh my god, slay.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
Girl, look at his face right now! Does that look like he's flirting with you? He's looking at you like you are trash. And I'm into that. But I don't think...
I've seen that in a manga before somewhere.
Huh? As he places his sauce-covered finger into his lips, oh no. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage, or put yourself between them.
I mean, realistically,
internalize
I would
the
just
rage.
Internalize that rage. It's shove it all back down there.
Nah, I think we need to get involved.
Man. You stuck your hand in a stand mixer. Sometimes you gotta throw in the towel,
it's
right?
Jover. You put your hand in a stand mixer and broke all of your fingers. Now, let's get in between.
Like,
you reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders Whoa! Okay.
Oh no!
Recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Ew!
Game over!
Oh, what?
Try again! Where's this gonna send us?
Disgusting!
Oh my god, we tried to help! Oh god.
No.
Stop wasting everyone's time. And now, at least now we know some of the correct answers that we didn't get last time. 100 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
11 herbs and spices. Gratitude?
Well, not trust. Vigilance?
You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are ready for you.
How are we supposed to know that?
I don't fucking know. A small town where big dreams are born. Silence?
Bubbling.
That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. Okay.
I would have got everything wrong the second
Colonel
time.
Sanders, I believe in you. He's actually cheering you on. Now all you can think about is Colonel
but now
Sanders.
we're gonna get stupid.
What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition.
I feel like the only result for this is...
What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
The only result for this is us breaking our hand in the stand mixer.
Yeah. Bingus, no!
I crunched again.
I hate the crunch. Internalize the rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames.
Like, literally?
The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders!
Should we, like, not be going to the hospital or something?
Yeah, maybe.
For our, like, Kentucky fried fingers?
He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person! You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
Oh, man. I remember, like, having... Not, like, these exact spirals, but, like, making one mistake and just having a spiral of this magnitude.
Yeah. I'm like that, though. That, like I said, rejection-sensitive dysphoria. This is my everyday.
You can, like, it's, like, you know, it's something that can be worked on like any other, but, like, especially when you're young and you don't have the life experience to, like, get yourself out of those spirals, it's fucking rough.
Yeah. God. Part of me is sad that I can't ever look back on my old Skype conversations with Tanma, but part of me is glad that I don't have to see that shit.
Yeah.
I know you're hurting right now. In
Literally.
in many ways. And I think
broke
you need
my
to go to
finger
hospital.
Right off, actually.
And I think instead of sulking and being edgy on the quad, you should get some medical attention. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Fill your fryer?
Oh, I wish you'd fill my fryer, if you know what I mean.
Daddy.
Zaddy.
Zaddy.
I hate it. If I ever say that again, please, like, ban me
Put
from
me
your
down.
stream.
Failure is a Potter laugh. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's actually exactly what I think.
Well then, think again! I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths that arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel.
Man's trauma dumping.
Are these things that actual Colonel Sanders did, or is this just made up for, trauma dumping purposes?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could...
I googled Colonel Sanders again and went right back to that
Use a
fucking
hug.
close-up picture of his face.
Fucking hell. I resolved.
It's so jarring in contrast with this.
Actual old man versus Ikemen. I
Man.
resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds, like that time I killed a man. Yay!
Like the time I'm about to kill this child.
Actually, you know what? I'm not quite done being evil. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the sport monster!
Again?
Gorko, the sport monster is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu?
I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Borko,
Also,
my twin! And I,
Grievously
Gorko,
injured.
I'm here to avenge them!
I'm so injured already.
Yeah.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you.
If we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think what Bingus is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose we really don't need to fight? It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws?
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea.
Chomp on this.
You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious. You're so much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
Lore? I don't believe it. You were human one?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua.
Oh.
But I was still a student at this school,
Until one day some mean kids with a magic
fuck it,
spell
right?
book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book?
Precisely. Worker used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Bingus, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out.
Oh shit, yo. There's
Stepping inside
a
Sanders'
chicken.
home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. He was born without hair and with a goatee, holding a drumstick. And this is actual Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Also, I did look him up, and it looks like he did have a variety of jobs before he founded KFC.
I see.
Including being in the army, working for a railway, becoming a fireman but getting fired from being a fireman,
Oops.
laboring on the railway, working
like
for
this
another
guy-
railway,
this-
and then being a lawyer,
Oh, he was a
and
lawyer,
then-
okay.
getting in a courtroom brawl with his own client. So
Oh
he
my god.
Now, I want to know, was that like a physical brawl, or did they just argue? Because if
I
he
imagine
punched his
a
own
physical
client
brawl.
in the courtroom...
I imagine they got into an actual fist fight. I feel like I remember there was like a food theory episode about like the history of Colonel Sanders. And yeah, he got into an actual fist fight with the guy he was meant to be representing.
Oh, fuck yeah. And then establishing a ferry boat company, and also working as a sailman for the Michelin Tire Company.
Sounds like this guy wasn't very good at having a job.
Sometimes it do be like that, though. Sometimes really the only thing is just to be your
Get a
own
Taco
boss.
Bell! Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Oh,
Is that
and Taco Bell
is
does
that a
sound good.
gravy-scented candle?
Where?
On the
Wait, what?
table. Also, is this like someone's
I hope not.
ashes?
No, it's just like a vase.
Why is it
Like
closed?
a normal chill vase.
Why is it closed?
Oh no, what if there's Trauma Dump Part 2 coming?
Oh god.
KFC and Taco Bell are subsidiaries of the same parent company. Ooh.
Chihuahua. That's why the meatball was a chihuahua.
That's not like super surprising. Because
Isn't it just
feels
PepsiCo?
like it feels like 5 companies basically own everything.
Yeah, if you go back far enough. Yum Brands, yeah.
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude.
He keeps doing that fucking stance.
He's an anime boy.
He's
Possum-
stanced up.
You mentioned it early on in the stream, but I can't stop thinking about how this is the exact voice that I do whenever I'm like joking about Clay. So now I'm just thinking about Clay saying the most insane shit. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. And like some of it is in character. Clay in that pose, I mean, he is a beefcake. He's got the right body shape, honestly. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. I'm not sure I've nailed you yet. But I'm close.
What a bad time to take a drink. Oh god, that went
You thought you were
everywhere.
safe, didn't you?
That went
thought you were-
everywhere.
You thought you were safe, didn't you?
My cream went everywhere.
Your what?
My cream went everywhere. My cream soda. Oh my god, Tana, I need you to wash this glass out before you refill it. It's
Tomo
got my
creamed-
spit in it.
Tomo Creams live on stream.
Stop! Is this what every Otoge girls is gonna be like?
Yes, I'm going to be a villain about this.
I love it.
It's
This is perfect. This is the best
can't be
timeline.
surprising at this point,
It's
right?
corn. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing.
He's drinking corn. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps?
Perhaps a side dish at your chicken restaurant. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret, just for you?
I mean, we're trying to fuck him, so we reveal it, obviously, right? Obviously.
Decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day.
I present to you my... Girl, really? My original coleslaw!
No one's ever made coleslaw before. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on that creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
How much later?
You could offer to make
Like-
him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Coleslaw is good for like 5 seconds after you make it. You don't
Sure.
want to hold on to that shit.
No.
Sure, why not? You fucking weirdo.
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're
How much of
sparkling.
this is...
They're
Okay,
sparkling.
click on the chicken, click on the chicken.
Click on the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real.
Oh my god. We accidentally Nope, I'm not gonna say it.
No? No? Say it!
I said the first thing we did was grab the Colonel's cock.
The minute we were alone, the first thing we did was grab his cock.
Taxidermy? Fuck. Wow. Must have really been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. This here's the first chicken that I ever turned into fried chicken.
A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." He's not even from there!
Poser.
I want to tap on this candle because I want to know if it's gravy scented.
It's
A scented candle.
It's gotta be
You
gravy
pick it up and
scented.
try
Look
to
at that.
identify the smell. Power tool?
Power tool?
Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? What the fuck?
That's a song.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's pretending to be southern just like Clay! Oh my god. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's...
Sorry, I had panicked and clicked on the first thing I could.
That's fair. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silk. Are you fucking kidding me?
His hair is literally made of silver.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Huh?
You can click on the urn, click on the urn.
You take a closer look at a large urn on a nearby
is an
pedestal.
urn.
I knew it. There's a plaque on
Fuck.
it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
God, what a
Oh
he should
my-
have tried being a fucking actor with this level of drama. Poor guy.
Wet cat, motherfucker.
Sarcastically.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain region beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up.
Why? Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze.
It is a nice view, though. That would be a very relaxing place to live.
An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the
Horrifying.
drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle.
Who frames a baby picture of just themselves?
Who has a fucking urn for his past careers?
Well, yeah, wait, what's in there? Do you think he
Probably the
took, like,
same
one
kind of
thing?
person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right?
Do you think maybe he just took like one memento from every like career and then burnt it and put it in the urn?
I love that they wrote, am I right?
Am I right?
This game is so meta. Why is he on a camel? This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. That's not what's happening in this picture at all.
They're not holding anything.
You look closely and see there's a short inscription.
I wonder who my friend Pete is.
Probably his friend, Pete.
That would make sense. Is that a play button?
This must be where he keeps his secret recipe.
He's a YouTuber.
It's his YouTube play button. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
You shouldn't. I think it's been done, but that doesn't mean it's safe.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging
Why
within.
are we being such a fucking creep?
You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself— oh god, this is getting weird. Give yourself a big hug.
Getting weird.
Breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further,
This moment.
you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off!
Oh, uh-oh. Okay,
Oh god.
Can you save?
No!
I feel like this is a potentially game-ending choice.
Oh fuck.
I mean,
Play it cool,
the thing
Abel!
is, play it cool. What?
Tell him you're cold? Maybe he'll snuggle us?
I mean, the thing is, I'm never ever going to fess up and tell the truth. That's not a thing that I do.
I was going through your personal belongings and I just put this on and started sniffing
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I wanted to freak you out. Haha, get it?
Tell him you're cold, maybe. And
Tell him
then
you're
he'll,
cold.
snuggle.
It's true, I'm always cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought that digging through your closet and wearing your clothes might warm me up. Teehee.
Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook.
Should be home studying.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door.
Bye.
The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
No.
Yes, Bingus?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
Oh, that's cute.
Dream sequence!
No, stop. I don't want this. I take it back.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway.
We slept over.
Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new special ingredient, secret ingredient you learned about.
Sorry. Shit!
Wow.
Fucking hell.
I panicked.
In some jurisdictions,
Stop right there, criminal scum!
isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Is he shirtless? Oh. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Is it at the side of the breakfast, or is it... Here's a simple breakfast I just wish whipped up. It's meticulous.
It's chicken and biscuits.
You taste Colonel Sanders'
I'm
food and it
so
takes you on a journey.
surprised.
When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Ada.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Knock him down a peg or flatter him?
Peg him. I mean,
I mean, I would take him down a peg, but I don't know what the game wants us to do. It's like, I love the idea of like a little back and forth, like, huh, you wish, you know, like a little sort of like bratty kind of teasing sort of thing.
Oh my god, are we gonna take the Kusogaki route? Do it.
Take him down a peg.
It's good, but my mom made better.
Colonel Santa's expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard?
Colonel,
I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. Single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes
oh
out
my
the-
god, we
What
made
the
him cry.
With the rat business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly! Oh,
my
we'll
God,
come with
siren
emotion
just
and
started
confused by
going
your
off in the
feelings.
background here.
You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had
Sanders'
one
house?
heck of a night!
His bed specifically?
Desperate to talk with you about it, but I couldn't
Like,
find
we
you!
fucked.
I got worried that something bad happened to you!
Oh, it did. We fucked. I was just,
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but, like, do you want to hear about, like,
You
how
will
we
not
fucked?
believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been
I
partnered up
kind
with
of did
Clank,
too, but
he asked me to go out with him! Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl! But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just
picturing
say,
somebody, like, throwing, like, a whole oven out of an airplane.
did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Balling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date, too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what? You slut!
Nothing happened except, like, crazy sex, but the emotional connection.
I begged him.
Wow. Wowzer.
I begged him.
I pegged him, honestly. I just fucking pegged him.
Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right! After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate- Whoa!
No!
That's so sad, what the fuck?
Did we just break up with our childhood best friend?
What the fuck, that's so sad! When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What is whirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great, I'll order you up one right away!
My swirly sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person in this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Got some nerve being to suggest not picking on a defenseless horse!
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. May as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
You still didn't go to hospital. You just went home with a boy.
Mhm.
Colonel Sanders
Yeah, I
arrives
just-
just as it appears things boiling over.
Nice pun.
A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everybody excited for the final day of school? Bingus, how's that hand feeling? Oh, I know we should have gone to the hospital, but I was just too excited to get you back to my house so I could flirt with you. I'm sure you'll be back at fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Damn. She's got him there.
I can't say what my first impulse was.
No, go for it. I mean, I already said the thing about, like, the pegging and also the thing about grabbing his cock, so...
I was just gonna be like, he looks her up and down and just goes, kill yourself. Technically, I don't believe a winner is decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her?
You're my boyfriend. You're only supposed to compliment me. Damn it. This is a healthy relationship.
We've known each other for 2 days.
Oh, hang on. I gotta find a good sound effect for this. I don't think I have it. I don't think I got one.
Oh no.
Oh no!
What was
Hang
you-
on.
What were you gonna look
Wait, hang
for?
on. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say that it was bland.
Excuse me, Bingus. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Damn, dude, fine. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
Oh, shit. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Bingus. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Here scares me for all the right reasons, true. Attempting to distract
I feel
yourself from
that.
how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no. Whoa, that's that
Use
book!
it to turn Ashley
Into a
into a
spaghetti
piece
monster.
of honeycomb.
It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but
Grimoire.
I don't really believe it in that magic stuff.
Grimoire.
Grimoire.
He's a grimoire. A vowel.
Grimoire.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
You cannot beat that logic. I can think of one surefire way to find out.
You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it
my
would probably
God.
help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got the memories erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No,
No.
we
What the
shouldn't
fuck?
do it.
No, like, I was thinking, like, we could cast a spell on Ashley.
Yeah, like delete her from existence.
Yeah, no, you're gonna erase your own memory? No.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
Is he gonna poop?
What do we want to do? Do we give him a snack or just watch?
I wanna see what happens.
Wait to
He
see
told
what
us not
happens.
to be alarmed, so
Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Eddie moment. He's got beef with this squirrel
Oh my
personally.
God.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. There will be a legal case.
They'll never find your body! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. Okay, but like nobody holds a grudge like a squirrel. Did you know that?
No.
I used to live in a place that had it was an apartment still, but it had like a little fenced in like yard area outside of the patio, which is really nice. And there was no trees in the yard part of it, but there was a tree right outside the yard part of it with a big branch that hung over into the fence. And I would let the cats, just because it was fenced in, they were fine to just go out. And usually they would just chill out on the patio and enjoy the sun.
Oh yeah.
But there's this squirrel that lived in the tree that like hung into my yard. And anytime the cats were out just like minding their own business, not caring, the squirrel would sit there as close as it could get to them, like still in the tree, and just yell. And it was always just constantly yelling at my cats to like basically go back inside and not show their fucking faces around here. So I would go out with the spray bottle and I would spray the squirrel with it.
Oh my God!
Because he was like close, right? And I would be like, hey, stop yelling at my fucking cats. And I would spray the squirrel with this spray bottle. And it would run back to the top of the tree. And then I'd go back inside. And like 5 minutes later, it would happen again.
Oh my God, that's so fucking
Nobody
funny.
beefs like a squirrel does, man.
Oh my God. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Bingus, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. What the fuck did we do?
we were just
see.
sitting here. Before I can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the— Are they
What
fucking?
are they doing bad? They're fucking. They're fucking.
I told you to save it for after class!
Oh, they're fucking.
Oh my God. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Oh, never mind. They're beefing.
Oh, Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no! You had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J&J forever! Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend! Triangle's the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well that doesn't make a great date! Then take Jeff and Joan with you! You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care! Sad beep.
Sad beep.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh my God!
He died?
Oh my God! No amount of seasoning is gonna make you want to eat that, Clank! Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
He ate a man.
He ate a man.
Clank ate a man. In terms of deep fried footwear, wait. Deep friend footwear. Did we find our typo?
Typo, typo, typo.
Typo spotted. Typo in the group chat.
Typo in the group chat. Get him.
In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate and awkward and so unnecessary. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge exam, TM, exclamation point. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. I'm so glad we don't have to have a third lunch day scene.
But before you can think of your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam? Are you okay?
Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa on the floor! How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
That is, until I drop you for a boy again.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Maybe, sorta, but like, I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, you know, on the final day of our 3-day semester.
Yep.
So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
How is this MC so self-aware and yet so oblivious? Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I mean, I know that's exactly what I did, but like, that doesn't mean you have to.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Like, just because I found my dream romance on day 1, doesn't mean that, like, you can't go through a little trial error.
That's kind of how I feel, though, when I, like, talk about relationships with some of my other coworkers who, like, aren't married and stuff yet, who are, like, having relationship troubles. I'm like, yeah, I know I got lucky, but, like, you guys...
My god, all of my coworkers at Sandwich Hell are, like, constantly having, like, dating strife, and they just tell me about it, and I'm like, damn, that sounds whack.
Yeah, I'm just, like, glad that's not me.
Sorry to hear that.
Should really review my menu for today.
Okay, so I worked late on Valentine's Day, right? Mm-hmm. One of my coworkers was closing that night. She got to work and she went, Maple, what did you get for Valentine's Day? And I was like, oh, well, I didn't really. She cuts me off. She goes, I got an argument for Valentine's Day. That's what I got.
Oh.
And then she told me all about it. And I was like, damn, that's wild.
She wasn't asking, she wanted to tell you.
She walked in, she was like, I need to bitch.
Mm-hmm. Should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, test of courage, test of talent. A chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley.
Ashley.
As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Bingus's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do...
Dun dun dun! Oh, just kidding.
Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Bingus, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when... the oven timer goes off behind you!
Oh my God. Gaslight him into thinking that there is nothing going on. Or tell him that we're practicing a pot. I mean...
he's not gonna be mad that we're practicing.
Yeah. Just tell him that we have a
there we go.
A pie.
We got some hearts.
Yeah. Okay, you got me. You big goof. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know.
That's how... take it from me, that's how you flirt with a boy, is you call him a big goof.
Even if they're short?
Yep.
Not that I'm saying anyone's short.
No, you just...
it's not that anyone's short.
You got me, you doof.
It's not like I met anyone that's short.
You looked at me.
And I said...
within 5 minutes of us meeting in person at the airport. And you just went... it wasn't even a question. It was like, just like a kind of kind of disappointed or like weird observation. You just looked at me
sudden
and you
realization.
said, "You're short."
Yeah.
Like, why are you short?
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. Wait, speaking of things that happened, I had another fucking moment where I held my hand up and my coworker put her hand against my hand and we just kind of stayed there for a while, and like part of me really wanted to like interlace fingers with her, but I didn't know if that was too far, and then I moved away and I told her something very similar had happened when I met one of my friends in Michigan, and she was like, yeah, you know, honestly I was also thinking about like, you know, interlacing fingers, but I didn't know if that was pushing the bit. And I was like, oh my god, next time just do it. I also
commit to the bit, damn it.
I also revealed to her that I am in fact a glass cannon, so now she flirts with me occasionally. And then we laugh about it, and it's very silly.
Yeah, like just as a joke, right? Like she just found out that you're totally susceptible to being flirted with, so she's only doing it as a joke.
Yeah. Well, she has a boyfriend, so, you know.
You know.
As a joke.
Yeah, just as a joke.
Yeah. Sweats.
Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
How did you know about my drugs?
No, that's THC.
Shit.
But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. That's what they say about my penis.
God damn it.
The moment of truth. Wow.
There it is. Wow. Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted.
Connor, the fuck are you doing?
I've always loved cunt. I've always loved cunt. What a terrible...
Hang on. Can you repeat that sentence for me without pausing to laugh?
I've always loved... I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Oh my god. I didn't even mean to stop on that. It was completely by accident. Like, it was because I started cracking up, and then I realized that I'd said cunt, and then I started laughing again.
British moment.
Top 10 British moment.
Top 10 British moments.
When you say cunt.
Nabatomo.
Oh my god. It's just a compilation of me saying cunt.
I'm not allowed to say that because I'm an American.
You are. You can say it. You're on my stream. Who's gonna
do I
stop
have the
you?
friend pass?
Yeah. You're on my stream.
I would say it and then be like, no, it's okay. I know a British person.
Yeah, no, but you're on my stream, so you're allowed to say it. You can't say it on the
that's
American stream, but you can say it on my stream.
Yeah, Twitch has like different rules.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the final showdown.
It's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down. Because he's a dog.
And then we rub his little belly.
Hell yeah.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
And also the music goes so fucking hard. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes you'll push. They'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, you need to clean it out.
I know.
Something edging.
Gooning. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts out a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action and music that goes way too hard. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food.
Oh my
wow.
god, they're calling out their attacks.
This is getting serious.
This is an anime.
Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Master Blaster!
Are we sure? Can we workshop that name a little bit?
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Hold on, what? Is he doping?
He is doing drugs.
He's on steroids. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank
I'm
gets in
gonna
on
workshop that name a little bit. Don't worry.
5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique!
Oh my gosh, is that the first thing he's actually said that
Wait.
wasn't just like a beep?
When did Clank learn to
Yeah.
speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't
Kill
let it
him.
happen or the appliance uprising will take us all! Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Thank you, Tama.
I mean, the thing is, I know what's going to win us the game. Earlier in the, this is a callback, right?
Yeah.
Because earlier in the game, he said doing it the hard way is more rewarding and is better. Like, don't take shortcuts.
Yeah.
So,
And, well, I mean, the
I
last
know-
time we broke our hand.
Exactly. So I know in order to fuck Colonel Sanders, we do have to do it the hard way.
Yes.
Keep your eye
Oh.
on the prize.
We'll do him the hard way, alright.
We'll do it the hard way.
Who needs magic when you've got passion?
I'm going to do it the hard way.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Bingus! Miriam notices too.
Subtle.
And I've always believed in you, Bingus, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever! And fuck that boy that you met 3 days ago! I've known you for your entire life!
There's gotta be
We should kiss!
There's gotta be at least one of the 16 things that I found on AO3 about this dating sim has gotta be between Miriam and Reader.
Yeah. You turn and notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, then who's steering the car?
What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Man.
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but like I got this.
Miriam tosses a handful of spice leaves directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient! However,
Wait.
she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world does she get
I
Ive Newt from?
Drugs.
Her
I
drugs.
thought she was gonna. Oh no, not the opium.
The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Oh my god.
It is I, Steve, the sport monster!
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. Crazy kid, your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
Fucking Steve. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve the sport monster notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
Huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I always
Sorry,
would.
I lied to you, Miriam. I don't know if we're gonna address that one.
I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup back in the old country. You can feel Sport Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Maybe you should watch from the stands.
Maybe you should fuck off!
Really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up,
Shut up!
you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge step back, you don't know if you could ever win.
Give up and drop out.
Give up!
No, that's just gonna give us a game over.
Summon the power from within!
Go even further beyond! I could do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win, damn it!
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your
Live
body.
and
We're
learn.
literally going supersonic.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow! My heart is pure. My hands are steady.
Mom
My taste
spaghetti.
buds have been preparing Mom's spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already. Their whole lives for this. Yes, Bingus, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. Get out of here, ghost
Power
of
you've been
student.
summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cock. Cookery.
You begin to levitate off of the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Bingus.
Yippee!
You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're gonna need it.
Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow
There
my
are no
heart.
rules. That was literally established. There are no rules. This is
What
fine.
a guy!
Clap emoji.
Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting
That we bone right
That
here
we
in the kitchen?
fuck? Oh my god, in front of everyone?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Oh my god, that's so hot. Time's up, students.
The time expired. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clink?
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Yeah, I'm flying!
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad!
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs! May I be excused?
Sure. Finally, we've defeated the child! You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Pranks? Clanks! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Oh my god, he's dead. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. Isilvarius playing Borderlands. That just popped up on your Discord stream.
Yep.
I got a little distracted by that one.
That happens to me all the time. Every time someone starts playing a game, I'm like, ooh.
Oh my god, you're trying to stream and you just see me opening up Sonic Adventure 2 10 times in a row.
I mean, that has happened.
I guess we'll have to figure that out later.
He did get unplugged. He was gonna explode, remember?
He was gonna explode. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. No, it hasn't!
I mean, he's a dog, though. 3 days is a long time for a dog.
It's like 9 days for him or whatever I don't know. Sorry. I didn't shut up. I didn't say that. Stop thinking. Wow.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm not the narrator. Never mind.
Now you've stopped thinking. If I've stopped thinking and you've stopped thinking, who's driving the plane? Wow. 3 whole
Eventually,
days long.
Tomo and Maple stopped thinking.
And the stream never ended.
But after days of hard work, the time has come. Time has come? Typo. Adjusts glasses. For me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Mm-hmm. Yes, chef.
Sick. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip in the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste?
Your tongue has been in it.
Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
Does he brush his own teeth? In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. He brushes his teeth.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Bingus, for helping me believe in myself, even though you've been a
You're
dick
welcome,
to me this
Anxiety
entire
Bee.
time.
You've been a dick to me this entire time and abandoned me to spend time with a boy.
I'm gonna do it again. You
And I'll do it again,
keep running
bitch.
your mouth. Best friend. Try me.
Try him, bitch.
Vin, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard and axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bitch much is bitch. A bitch.
Bitch.
A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't really get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. He's going dog mode. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grrr.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ouch, my tongue.
The
Ooh.
professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Bingus is such a bitch.
Dipshit.
Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour!
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last time you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue.
Yeah, milk isn't great for dogs. They're lactose intolerant. But
Isn't
they love
that
it.
the same? I mean, the thing is, it's the same for cats too, right? Like once they reach a certain age, they're not really supposed to be drinking milk anymore.
Yeah.
But because of the stereotype, people will just give their cats milk anyway, and then they like get kind of ill from
Drinking
it.
what?
Milk.
Milk.
Milk. Milk. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
It's beautiful, and you would get charged like $100 for that at like a fancy restaurant.
I mean, that's fine dining dessert.
Yeah, and it would cost you like $100.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it would be... Actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Bitch, got toast in your ears or something, Bingus? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely job.
Extremely job.
I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
Where do I sign up?
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage
It is
overtakes
lactose
Ashley, and
intolerance.
she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled to try and be fake nice and liked by everyone.
Oh god, she's freed. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. And if this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays.
Oh, how do we not have that on the soundboard?
Sure.
Man, I mean, I got this. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
Hang on, is he the same age as Eddie? I think that's almost the same age as Eddie. Because Eddie...
What's the conversion rate of dog years to human years again? 7?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hang on. I'm working out how old Eddie is.
Do your best.
Yeah, Eddie is about 45 years old. And he's considered a senior dog. What the fuck? He's my baby.
How many human years is he?
He's like 6.
Oh, okay.
It's nearly 7. So, yeah. This corgi is 6 or 7-ish. But the dogs age differently based on size, so he could be 5.
It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class.
What? That's not how
All
that works.
2 of you. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. I'm talking to ghosts.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles
Van
declares
is
that you have
crying.
passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one?
We've avenged student.
We did it.
We did it.
Now that
Oh
the
my
school
god, prom?
year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
God damn it. DJ Dog is in the house! Woo, woo, woo.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef,
Come
but
on,
also a world-renowned
compliment me. I did my best on
turntablist.
that one.
You did great.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
You're doing so good.
I don't know how to voice act.
You're doing
It's hard.
fine. You're doing really well.
Oh, thank you. I only know one voice, but like sick, I guess.
I mean, it just takes practice and like, you know.
Oh man, I guess we're gonna get that if we keep doing Otome
Exactly.
Club.
See, by the time we finish Otoge Girls, you'll be a professional voice actress. Who
Fuck.
says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Stop calling him old. Yeah, to be fair,
Oh my god, alternate outfits?
Oh my god. To be fair, a lot of professionals also only have one voice. So, like, there's like a lot of voice actors, you hear them, and it's like, this is the exact same voice they do for everything.
That's true.
These
Fucking Mr.
alternate
Krabs
outfits are
is the
so cute.
I just, every time it's Clancy Brown, it's just Mr. Krabs.
Connor! What the fuck are you doing?
He's the antagonist of Jack 2, and it's just Mr. Krabs.
I mean, I would hear him as Hank. I think Hank is the one I'm more attached to than Mr. Krabs.
That's true.
Van and Ashley tell everyone they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them.
No, I didn't believe that for a moment, but she is cute in that shirt.
Not another haunted. Yeah, she do kind of be slaying. I get it. Like, hooking up after graduation? Yeah, okay.
Also, like, I'm not into the mean girl thing, but I know people that are. And, like, that
Somebody
would
call
do it for
I.
them. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, hang on. Hang on. I just need a picture of her in that outfit, okay?
Okay.
KFC, dating sim, Ashley, and then,
Graduation. I don't know.
if I just send that to her, like, without context, and I say, how does this make you feel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can't find, oh, there we go. Okay, hang on. Give me a second, I gotta send her a DM.
If she can
There's
pause
gonna be
playing
no context
Borderlands,
for
of
this.
course.
How does, yeah, stop playing Borderlands. How does this make you feel? Cool. She's online right now, so I'm pretty sure she'll see it right away.
Yeah. Remember when you accidentally sent
like-
her a link to, like... What
yeah,
was it?
I remember. Do you really not remember?
Was
or
it,
are you
like,
just trying to make
marking?
me say it? Yes.
Alright, yeah.
It was for sexual marking, and I meant to DM it to you, and I DM'd it to Isolvari.
Actually, funnily enough, I had a conversation about that earlier with Lampert.
With no context, and she saw it immediately and texted back Maple, what the fuck. Oh, good. She DM'd me back.
Oh.
Okay, she says, I mean, her outfit is super cute. I is responding as if I'm being dastardly and trapping her, which I absolutely am doing. Okay. I'm gonna be honest.
Do you want her to fuck you?
She's a really mean girl.
What's your opinion now?
Is that like a deal breaker?
Marking? Do I even want to ask? Probably not.
Oh, man.
We don't need to
mean,
have that conversation again.
We were... Well, what were we looking up? Was this more Omegaverse stuff?
I think it was along the conversation of Omegaverse again.
I remember what it was.
Oh?
I remember what it was is... Because I didn't know either, right?
Yeah.
And Bonnie redeemed the Mark's Pizzeria blurb.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my god, you've marked me. And everybody in chat went, Maple?
Oh, right.
You want to reconsider that word choice?
Yeah,
and then
chat
I was like,
lost their shit, and we were like, what does it mean?
yeah, and then I was like, no, what did I say? Now, and then I Googled it, and then that was how that started.
Right, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so that means something really sussy, I learned on stream.
Yeah. Has she responded to you again?
Yeah, she said, I like her outfit, or her outfit is super cute, and I like her hair. And I said, okay, I'm gonna be honest, she's a really mean girl. Is that like a deal breaker? And she said, like, I know who I am, but also, like, if they can't be kind at all, then no.
What does
I'm
I
gonna
know
say-
who I am mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? She can be kind to Colonel Sanders.
That's all. What does that... Oh, I like the what does that mean? Followed by Oh,
Yeah.
Katie looked it up.
Yeah. Mistake.
That's okay, because that's what I went through. Streaming
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Yep.
And then Googling marking.
Yep.
And then being like, oh, well, that's really suspicious.
I wonder
Look
if
at
there's
this.
a
And then
gallery in this game. I hope so.
I Sylvari with no context.
Maple, it's your
Maple,
line.
Okay, yeah, we should finish the game. We're like almost done with it.
Yeah.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together...
It's the Spark Monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to Party Monster.
Oh, nice.
Dejected, student walks off. Maybe
Oh! That's cute!
Beauty patootie alert.
Oh, the suspender is cute.
Oh, she's so cute. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance?
Is
Say
he
it
gonna
with
be
me.
in a casual
it's Colonel
outfit too?
Sanders. I hope so.
I hope he's wearing like
That's
no
Pop.
shirt.
Oh, he's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, that's why
nepotism. He's a nepo baby.
Yup. Like a literal baby, though.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. Unimpressive. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Why doesn't he get a cool alternate outfit?
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What?
Plot twist. What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
Based.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard.
True.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal open up and Clanks disappears through it. Finally,
weirdest
Colonel
graduation
Sanders
dance
arrives!
ever.
Howdy, classmates.
Huh.
He's just in a t-shirt.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, there's more
Arm.
showing, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I don't
kind
know.
It's kind of like
he's got a
disappointing.
pen in his pocket.
Yeah, he's had a pen
Oh,
in his
yeah.
pocket this whole time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn.
Just like the first day
Could
you
be
met
worse.
him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
It's just an advertisement.
The end?
No? Huh? No, wait, there's no like...
That's the end? There's no Colonel Sanders like thirst trap?
There's no sex scene?
Is that... No! It's not the end!
Oh, thank God, there is a sex scene.
Right here in the middle of the school hall!
Can you imagine the
Officially sponsored Colonel Sanders porno.
and they just fuck at the end.
As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Bingus, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know. Just trying to fuck. I can't with this stupid shit anymore. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to
We're nearly there, it's okay. I wonder, mightn't you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Why is this the sprite?
Because he thinks he might get rejected. Oh, off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk. A tidy goatee. And a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
Truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yeah, if you fix your spine.
Yeah,
I would love to.
He does kind of have scoliosis.
Damn, dude.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Bingus.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together.
Play!
That never goes wrong.
Play!
Oh, come on. That was like the most tenuous fucking link. Reel it in.
Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef?
Oh my God.
Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur?
Onomatopoeia? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear Bingus, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end!
Oh, we didn't... Never mind. We weren't gonna. I knew we weren't gonna. But wait, is there an ending where you're such a good chef that you get to work with him too?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many endings there are. Oh, let's... The anime opening again.
I can't believe this is a real fucking thing that we just did.
The last 3.5 hours of our lives.
You know, I got like a show coming up in a few weeks that I need to practice for. I'm just kidding. Spending time with you is always worth it.
Yippee!
But that was certainly a thing.
Yep.
Damn.
The character design is unreasonably good.
It's really funny.
Oh my god.
I think it's funny how serious they went on it, you know?
They went all in. They really went all
God.
in.
I'm ferociously hungry now. I don't want KFC though.
No.
It didn't work.
No.
I'm not even sure if I want to leave the house because it's nice outside, honestly. But
well, thank you for playing the very first of our Otoge with me.
I mean, I guess
What a one to start on.
The next thing we gotta do then, because then like I gotta pick one, right?
Yeah, if you want.
We gotta...
Or I can just keep serving Otoge to you because I have a lot on the back burner, I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like we're gonna have to play more of your suggestions than mine because I don't have that many suggestions. But I do think the next one we do has to be the Bracken.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's only fair, right?
Oh my god, wait! Should we include any of the Monster Prom games as Otoge? They are dating sims. But they're not just strictly, you know... Maybe you could throw that one in for the lols.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I think for this series, I want it to be very unserious.
Yeah.
Which means that, like, definitely leaning towards, like, sillier and more shitposty ones is, I think, a good way to tackle this.
What, you don't want to play Neko Power Catboy's Paradise with me?
No, not really!
Maple, the Cat Boys.
Look, there's nothing wrong with cat boys. There really isn't. But I'm just trying to have like a silly time, you know?
I think we can have a silly time even if we're playing actual dating games.
That's true, because you know I'm not going to be taking any of it serious.
That's the thing. Like, just because the game is trying to take itself seriously doesn't mean we have to.
Yeah.
Like, the Colonel Sanders one had its moments of shitpost.
This.
But, like, you know, I think
rice.
I think Hatoful Boyfriend is a good place to go next.
Yeah, okay, so I keep shitting on that because they're birds, but like...
Leave me alone, okay? It's so much more than just birds. You don't understand how deep the
lore
lore
is.
is.
The thing, is like, from what everybody says, is that it's like actually emotional and moving.
Yeah, a little.
And so then that runs the risk of us playing it, and then I try to like shitpost and not take it seriously, but then it's gonna like emotionally affect me, and then I'm gonna be the one that ends up crying.
I mean, I can hold your hand.
Do you know how mad I'm gonna be if after, what, like 2-3 years of streaming, the first time I ever cry on stream is from a fucking pigeon dating sim?
It starts as a shitpost, but then it hits you with some of the most emotionally, like, complicated and, like, heartbreaking things.
I don't want my heart broken.
No, but it's really sweet. Like, there's so much good stuff. There's so much good stuff in Hatoful Boyfriend, I promise to you. Every route is wonderful.
How long is it? Because if it's the sort of thing that's gonna take, if we do this even like once a week, if it's the sort of thing that's gonna take up like 4 months of weekly streams, then like, we can't do that much.
I don't know. I mean, we could play
do one route.
Yeah, we could do one route and then
we
rest.
could do one route.
Yeah. And then maybe
we could treat like one, because like the thing is, if we start doing like full playthroughs of stuff that is like significantly long, then that's just gonna be it. But if we do like one route and then trade off, we can always come back and do another route. I guess.
And then eventually we'll get to the true ending.
Okay.
And then we'll curl up and cry, I guess.
Oh my god.
And then we can play the spin-off and be even more emotionally broken.
Why is the pigeon dating sim emotionally devastating? That's so scary.
There's it's because these pigeons have feelings, Maple.
Oh god.
Not everything is as shallow as it seems, you know?
I have feelings. That's enough.
I think you'll enjoy the Okasan route. He's just obsessed with pudding, and then he becomes a pudding god.
To keep them inside at all times.
Girl, that's not healthy.
Shut up. Don't shut up. I love you.
Thanks. I was worried for a second there. I mean, we could always play Honey Pop. Is that Twitch legal?
Oh. Whoa.
Maybe not.
What is this game you reference?
Huh? What?
What is coming out on top?
No, Honey Pop.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking up something else.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of pecs.
Honey Pop is not Twitch legal.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Nudity not safe for work.
It's probably not.
Oh my god. Wait, that'll be the Patreon content.
Yeah, we'll get our Patreon started. We'll play Honey Pop.
Join our Patreon for 1 cent a month, and we will play sexy dating sims.
We will play actual arrow gays. Listen, I got 100%
Google Drive
achieves.
link.
I have 100% achievements on Honeycam Studio, so you know.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I tried really hard.
Okay. Well, join us next week, potentially?
Yeah!
For more Otoge, what are we calling it now? Otoge Girls Club?
Otoge Girls Club, yeah, sure.
Otoge Girls Club? I don't know, we'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll work on it, we'll work on it.
The world-acclaimed game, Is It Wrong to Kiss the Bracken? Tomo's choice, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously I picked that one.
Obviously Tomo picked that one.
Yeah. Thank you,
yeah,
everybody, for
yeah.
hanging out with us today, though. It is so much later than I thought it was going to be. I didn't know
Yeah,
how long
holy
it was going to
crap.
be. But you know what? I've had a fucking blast. I've had
Me too,
an
me
absolute
too.
blast. Maple, do you have any preference on where we raid?
No, the only other person I follow right now who's streaming is Grizz.
Yeah?
We
I
can
mean-
raid Grizz.
Yeah, sure. Let's go say hi to Grizz.
Okay, I'm starting to think the Bracken bit isn't a bit. Oh, it's totally a bit. It's always a bit.
It's not a bit.
It's always a bit.
Guys, it's not a bit.
You think I would have... Oh, God, really? You think I would have, like, real, like...
I want to eat that beetroot motherfucker. I don't want to fuck him. I want to eat him.
I want to fuck him. Anyway.
That's what she said about Colonel Sanders, too.
I did, but that was a bit.
Wait, is
And the
Grizz
Bracken
ending
is also
stream?
a bit.
Uh-oh.
It's all a bit.
I think Grizz is ending stream.
Oh, oops. Okay.
We may
Well,
need
I
to
don't
find
have
somewhere
any-
else.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
Grizz is
Germa
raiding.
Live?
Uh,
Germa's live!
I don't think I'd be able to... Hang on.
Raid
I'm not gonna
Germa,
let the raid through.
Germa.
I'm not gonna let it go through, but I want to see if it's possible or if it's like... No, cancel! Oh my God, no!
Do it!
No! I can't raid Germa! He will ban me!
I don't know. They've got, like, I mean, the thing is, if he didn't want tiny, small streamers raiding him, he would put on, like, the thing that's like, you have to raid with that amount of people, right?
I
Isn't that
don't
what
have
big
the
streamers do?
balls to raid him.
Oh God, imagine showing up to a Germa stream and he bans you for raiding into him.
He's like, what the fuck? Get out of here. I
That
don't
would
need
be
your
so-
9 viewers.
Hey, you've got 10 on my end. Oh, and it just went down to 6. Oh my God! I just watched the number of viewers drop by 40% because we joked about getting banned by Germa.
Oh my god, we can't raid Germa. We need to raid
No,
someone normal.
Clearly, that's the worst thing that you could possibly do.
I'm so scared. I'm too scared to raid Germa.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Sorry, I got nothing. I have 0 recommendations.
Let's go raid. This person's playing Hades. Hades is a good time.
Yeah, that's a good game. You like that.
Alright,
You like
yeah.
that. You like that game.
It is bisexual, the game, so. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us today.
Thank
Love and
you,
appreciate
guys.
you all very much. And I will see you guys
Otsutomo.
not on Saturday, because unfortunately I have shit to do on Saturday that is non-skippable. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Otsutomo.
Otsutomo! Bye bye!
Oyasumasu.
Oyasumasu! Bye bye!
Bye bye.